going to be covered by his team. As best he can, the grenade from John Carsey. Oh, that's huge from John Carsey. They have walked into that. Look at that. 3 of them going down. Going to be able to see him, surely. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Jimmy's naded 3 of his teammates. What? If this gets there. If this gets there. If it gets there. Oh, but he's just got provision up. Oh, Tchaikovsky steals it. He steals it. Best tier OCE. What's he going to do? Bang. That's what he's going to do. Gets the flash. 1v1. 1v1. Oka. Oh, straight ego. I think he's picked it. He picks him up. They get the flash. Straight ego wins it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What a play. Oh, what a... Can he finish on one here? Bang. Yes, he does. 7 kills, 17. 2 teams. 5 alive. Jailbait. I'm sorry. This could be too tough. 17 kills. Puts 1 down. Oh, puts 2 down. Oh, my God. He's put 3 down. Shooting blanks. They pick up their first one. What the... What is going on with this zone? Oh, Invis. Look at Invis push up here. He's got the light. He's got the light. He gets rid of blue cactus. Invis with the big boy plays there for auxiliaries. Oh, Mishka. Drops a molly on himself. Just breaking hearts. Breaking hearts is defiant with the squad wipe. Play of the day, right there, lock it in. Pan throwing it is, no one can land a pan on Wellesley. They chase him around here, who's it going to be? Can he take one of them with him? Can he take one of them with him? Wellesley, the pans are still flying. The pans go, it's a grenade from Jukes, he takes half his team, and Wellesley, was he burning? He is burning. Come on, Evie! Evie's side gets the kill on Jukesy. Oh. Wow! Ghost with the nade. That was perfect. He has 4 kills. This is the event right here. Flood seals it. This is Flood taking away the Oris GeForce PUBG Pro-Am right there. Oh, get there. Oh, what a grenade. What a perfect bounce. Oh, nice little lob. Nice lob. Sakura being crashed. Oh, whoa, sent it. Oh, Tiger Foam steps out onto the balcony. Oh, rip. Picking up potatoes with 6. Oh, I don't think he meant to get in there. He's going to be low. He's nearly going to be put down, is he? Got to get down. He jumps in the car again. Oh, twice in a row. I don't think he meant to do that. Just spread out a little bit. So, look at that. Oh, and look at that. There's one behind. Monty's back there. They didn't see Monty. Monty has 3.
welcome back everyone, and it is week 3 of Premium League Div 1 PUBG. I'm Funky AU. Thanks for everyone for jumping in for the start of the night. We are kicking off the games with 3 games on Erangel, followed by 3 on Miramar. Yes, that's right. We play 6 games here in the Premium League. Now, let's have a look at the scoreboard from the last couple of weeks. Get a bit of a recap to see what's been happening, because the Origami Orangutans are sitting out on top at the moment with a decent lead. Get that one to refresh for us. And there you have it. Sorry, it's not a decent lead. It's, well, look, we've only got a couple of weeks to go, so I mean, it is. It's a handy lead. Bliss are going to have to string some good games together to be able to catch them, which we all know Bliss can quite easily do. Quite easily. Brazen Nation are still lurking as well. They can make a tilt for first place. The teams further down from that are probably going to need to pull out some bigger games if they're going to make a tilt for that top spot. Excavators started the series off in week 1 with a bit of a bang. Not a bit of a bang. They did start off with a bang. They had a huge game in week 1, and they've sort of slipped a little bit since then. Haven't quite been able to replicate that early season form. They have had a couple of good games. I mean, they are staying in touch with that top 3, but you know, they're capable of more. Anyway, plane is going over. Let's get into game 1 of the night. Just as that plane departs the top of the screen, there it goes. 16 teams, 62 alive. Seems we may have lost someone on the way in, 1 or 2. I did think at one point we did have 64 in the lobby, but I did see it drop back to 63, so I'm not sure who we've missed there. But straight off the bat, it looks as though, phase 1 zone down towards Prim. No contest at the apps, which are in the background. So Aurora haven't gone there. Where have they? Oh, they're in. Never mind. They are contesting. Waikikamook out at the moment. Caught between 2 here. Grenade caught from Sinkin. Cow's got to be careful here. That comes in there. He actually cooked that really nicely. Big hit there from Sinkin. Cow with damage back the other way. Grove should bleed out there. Went for the flush Cow. Down to half health. 163 damage there as Grove does go in the end. So Cow first on the board for Aurora Esports. Now, he did feel last week for Invidious. So Aurora looking extra good now with Waikikamook filling in. Finds that 4-time scope for the Bison. That's an interesting setup. Almost not needed. You can see the rest of Aurora just pushing up together in the background towards Apsy. Rab's just sitting off. Sinkin. He's Sinkin with a saw as well. Plenty of firepower there. Interesting to see how many shells he's got. Just checking that map. We've got 2 teams down on Sosnovka Island as well. Oh, get some logos up. That's helpful. So, Aurora working together here. Trying to rotate around towards Cow. Cow might better just move away from Sinkin here. Just double checking back that way. And Aurora looking to collapse on these 2. Leaving the solo. Make this one a 4v2 here. Pranny the one getting the shots. Cow not quite. No, he's in a position now, Cow, in fact, as Rabs has come out. Sinkin's on the move as well. Cow back to double check that in. No, Sinkin will push across here. Trying to support the team. There comes the shots from the saw. M249 working behind Apsy. Getting the knock there. Cow having to shift across. Rapini pushing in. Apsy prone. Rapini had to double check that and still had the look onto him. Paradox down. They should get that res. Someone... Sinking their shots. Rupini taking shots from Tragics behind there, but with support, 2 of them push in. Sinkin trying to get him out off. He's going to have to pull his gun out as well. The flash comes out. Sinkin dialing it. Oh, absolutely ripping into Tragics there. And Waikika Mukau, in fact. Oh, they've both lined up for Sinkin, but it's going to be to no avail as Rapini is there for the pickup. Cow is up. Paradox has been left well back, but crawling across now. RO32 gone. Deleted from the scene. Waikika Mukau, 263 damage on the board already. The rest of the guys chipping in as well. And so Primorsk belonging to Aurora there at the start of the night. First game of the night. And we see Eternity just moving in as well towards Quarry, but just pulling up short, just expecting this. We do have a fair bit of water, expecting this Phase 1 zone to go back that direction. Invidious coming off of Sosnovka Island, you would expect. And Excavators, who we spoke about pre-game. Just over at Novo, making their move across. Furthest out, Bliss just starting to make a move from Yasnaya. And Trident up in Severny at the moment. Don't forget, we can jump in on player comms tonight. So, I mean, for one, throw us some suggestions of what players you want to hear. And 2, make sure you do let us know who you are here to support. Maybe we'll jump straight into Dixie. I mean, Tassie was wondering when we were going to jump in on the comms. So let's get in there early on. If I can, here we go. We're going to jump in for some comms.
Thing here?
Another thing.
Who's that?
Oh!
Is it a restart?
No.
No, he's
I'm
coming in
sure
to
they wanna
listen
hear
in
your
to our
beautiful
important
voice,
information, man. They want to know what's going on. Alright, well, we're hard fed. Monk's going to push up on this hill in front of me, Funky. It's going to be pretty wild. They're going to try to shoot me. I'm a knock too.
Car northeast.
Yeah, but black in the field.
On here.
Oh, you're lucky I sucked. Buggy.
I'm gonna run to the other team in a sec.
There's gonna be more people doing this rotate. Like, we need to be set up on the north looking for these kills. This guy's gonna go wider.
Yeah, we just got to pay heaps of attention for us.
Take one's in that buggy. I might have been Charm Pummers there.
Car just moved back to Dumpling.
Rog.
Fuck me, Fury
Actually,
was
some
so
complaint,
shit at the game, though.
Shots at me.
Oh, there we go. Some comms there from Dixie. You heard probably Jukesy more than anyone with the comms there. Just calling out a few shots there. They were thinking that was Charm Farmers. Look, they weren't far off. So that was VIP that were rotating through that they did land us some hits on. Charm Farmers actually aren't far away. So they weren't actually very far off that call. They are close by. Some teams starting to get some shots out now as everyone pushes in towards this Phase 1 zone. Bandits looks as though they're their own worst enemy at the moment. Getting a run over. Prog Dog knocked, but they've also got a knock back onto Excavators as Cat has gone down. Kubota going across for the res there, but they've got Rip and Vegas. Vegas pushing for the tower. Proficient. I'm wondering if Proficient is actually trying to get around and get this finish off on Cat. Oh, the smoke is out. Shots going in there. Does land damage. Was all over them there, but couldn't quite land the shots through the smoke. Difficult to see. They want to try and get these finishes. Cat has been rezzed there. Bandages being applied. So Nort's having a look. Shots coming from Vegas. Oh, not sure if he's quite worked out. He is on the tower. I'm not sure if he's even safe here, Stone. He's not, in fact. Vegas picks him up and may be able to get the finish as well. Oh, can see him easily. Stone Nort's thinking he was lower down. Was not expecting the tower play. Can't stay up here too long. 2 guys pulling up here onto that close pair of the bandits. Kubota and Cat. Proficient 6 pushing around. Hoping to link up with the bandits. Rip just back further. Does have a bit of an angle, possibly on the backside of that compound. Wiki is down, proficient, taking shots. Nice work, Rip. Very nice shots. Still more shots. Beautiful shots. Bandits go. And they go out in 15th place. 300 damage to Rip already. Good feel for the Excavators as the blue zone pushes in. You just see Team Bliss coming in that north side. It's just them and Excavators to come in. On board with Cherry for Brazen, looking down towards VIP. So holding Quarry at the moment. That blue zone is about to tick in here. We will go to phase 2, so we'll keep an eye on that. Origami Orangutans, haven't seen them just yet. They are out on that west side, and this zone, phase 2, goes back towards the mainland. We don't have much water left here, so players will be happy with this. Dixie are fed nicely, so too Eternity. VIP have got a good 2-2 split. We'll see if they consolidate that. And Brazen Nation sitting pretty at the moment as well. Shots. Smoke out for Killaroo. What is Killer doing out there, in fact? He looked like he was semi in the open. Oh, he was just there. Oh, was he looting? Who died here? Don't know. Who are we missing? Killaroo's killed someone. Oh, sorry. Someone from Eternity. Jeff's gone. That's a blow already. So Excavators making their move in. Charm Farmer spot out Bliss here. Monty is actually low. Depending on the armor there. Possibly even a one-shot. Shots towards Bryn as well. Is it 2-2 for Charm Farmers? It is. Origami Orangutans are outside this zone. Paradox push up towards Quarry. 2-2 split for Invidious on that south side. Jump in on those Aurora comms, actually. They've got 4 kills already, so they'll be flying high now, early on in the game.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
People above
Getting
it.
shot from hill?
Yeah. I'm about to get it. I'll listen to the warehouse.
We're driving around?
Nobody's peeking me.
Yeah, let's come back. There's a vehicle driving into our forest.
Yep. Rog.
Guys, careful, you guys driving into you guys?
Yep. All good.
Yeah, come back. Wait, was it taken, sorry?
Yeah, I think
was
so.
free,
I'm
no,
not
it
sure.
was
I think
free.
it was free, but there's people on
was.
top of the hill.
People green line and green high mark, but the compound was free. But you look good there, right, Paradox?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
chill by me at the moment.
Sweet.
Buggy,
Do you
southeast.
guys want to go join
Oh
them? I'll
no,
just play
the
here
guys
solo.
looking at
I'm
me
down. I'm
from
coming over.
northwest now. Yeah,
coming
they're
this
just
way.
like on the, they're all
Yeah,
like on
coming.
yellow now.
Let's just all go play Quarry. Just keep it simple. Go take the good parts of it.
Good.
We could probably just head west. We want to keep the car safe a little bit and just let Paradox smoke himself out of there.
Rog.
Sorry, you good?
I have no
That's good,
smokes,
okay.
but I'm chill.
Good comms there from Aurora Esports there. We did hear Waikiki Mukau quite a bit in those comms. They were talking about Paradox just here below us. Possibly smoking himself off this location if need be. But the rest of the team have come across to Quarry now. We'll zoom back out and have a little bit of a look at that. As phase 3 closes in as well. They're not too badly set up there, Aurora. Getting to be a few teams pushing up towards Quarry. VIP are a little bit spread there and looking like they're about to run into Brazen Nation as well. So Reapers have moved in pretty central, just outside that high grounds. And phase 3 pops back towards Dixie and back towards one of those pairings of Charm Farmers. They're set well. VIP are moving here straight away. They were scoping out Quarry back here. The Brazen Nation was sitting. And they were ready. Speedy Co was watching from the top of that 3 stack. And now VIP, they can pretty much push back onto potentially this hill here, which seems very covered in trees, but can be quite open. Certainly if you get teams both sides, you're in a fair bit of trouble. But they find themselves that free compound, which they would have had eyes on already. Look at the rotates coming from that south side. Paradox pushing in on foot. Has to be careful here not to be spotted. I think he has been spotted. Speedy K was there looking at that 3 stack. How's he not spotted this out? There should be some vehicles here from Brazen Nation. He knows Speedy K's there. The grenade's going to go in. Speedy K gets downstairs. Paradox is going to need some support. The rest of Brazen are watching. Have they actually lost someone? Brazen have come in with 3. One of the teams we were wondering who came in short. Another grenade in. Speedy K is low down. Pivy with a grenade back further. The rest of Aurora coming in. Here they come. Long grenade. Works out pretty well. Cow's going to push in downstairs. Oh, it does go down. Tragic turns on Speedy K. Gets rid of him though. Cow should be safe. Res there on the stairs. Speedy K's going to try and crawl back to a bit of safety around the fence there. Pivy trying to get some trades onto Paradox. Trying to cover Speedy. If he can, does very well. Gets the headshot. Can't quite finish off. Paradox bleeding out there. On the back side of that building. Pivy and Cherry. What can Cherry see? Just looking at those stairs. Here comes the smoke. More smoke out on that backside. Cow needs to come down. Tragix is there for... Oh, no, he's not. Invidious getting involved from around the corner. Third parting this. Grenade out. That's going to have to be good. Oh, that's gone. It's gone in. Paradox is finished off there. Invidious coming to clean up here. Eternity further back. They've got to be careful there. And last super player as well on the top of Quarry. That res has come off, so it's Cow and Tragix now. Dixie pushing up towards Excavators. Oh, actually, Dixie haven't really moved. They've been holding that compound a while. They might have good rotate into that. 14 teams, 48 alive. Soul Reapers and Excavators there. It's a bit of a... Looking like almost a 3-way fight there between those 3 teams, but no shots between each other just yet. Busy, still busy around Quarry. Origami Orangutan starting to have a bit of a look here. Spotting out VIP. Bliss look like they're in a bit of trouble. They may, I think Bliss have come in with 3, have they? That may be the other team there. And not only have they come in with 3, they've lost 2 players. There's Bryn and Monty. Mirage sitting back in Mini Gakka, and he's outside of zone as well. So not a good start for Bliss at all. Crossfire coming from Excavators and Dixie. As the Soul Reapers move. Pushing on to Tassie and Jukes. Jukes dropping Repugnance there. First Monkey Boy is low. Tassie's not going to back off. Hostile Goat in the open. May have lost a tyre. Think he has. All sorts of trouble. That Dacia is in no good state. He's very low. He's going to get in there. Tassie and Jukes pushing down together here. Rems in support. Elevator further back. They've got Excavators. Excavators coming over that backside. Soul Reapers haven't quite got into the compound on the back. Long range shots. Long range shots from Excavators. Elevated has to get over there. Rems in all sorts of pressure. Jukesy is gone. Tassie's managed to get into the building. Bliss have gone. They're out in 13th place. Early exit for Bliss. Oh, smoke comes in. Rems is trying to get there. 5 hit points. He gets down there into the smoke. Soul Reapers look to be... I don't think they are gone, are they? Are they? Or is there still one up? No, I think Soul Reapers are gone, sorry. Elevator being spot out there by Kubota. It's not the only one that's in there, though. Cat close by as well. Rems gets in, but he gets put down by Kubota. Elevated is low. Rems is, it's going to be a bit difficult. Cat gets confirmed, so 3 left up for Excavators. Jump in with Excavators. We haven't heard anything from them yet.
I don't know about the stairs.
Okay. Just watch for the jump out there.
Yeah, I got to jump out.
Yeah.
It should be good.
I don't have a molly or anything.
I have a lot of lethal.
He might be first floor. Or like
Just
on the stairs maybe. I'm not
Trade
sure.
whip. I'm nading.
Trade
I'm
whip,
nading
quickly.
on second floor. I missed.
He missed. He missed.
Outside.
Go back inside. Go back inside. Rip. Go back inside.
I'm
I need
ready.
a second
Just
floor.
ready.
One of my the second floor room.
Okay.
Just come to me, Vegas, and we'll just trade him out. We'll just
Yeah,
figure
I'm
out
ready.
this
I'm
out.
ready to decide.
Yeah. I feel like he could be first floor maybe. He's flashing? Nading maybe?
I need a second
I
for
think it was a
it.
nade.
Yeah,
One
bottom
floor.
floor.
Nice,
Nice,
job,
good
bro.
shit.
What the hell? Let me through, brother!
There we go. Comms from Excavators as they finish off Dixie there. We'll get back across onto Origami Orangutans. They're going to catch out Charm Farmers here. They're going to be caught from both sides here. Charm Farmers, they're trying to leave the area. They've got a Relevant at one side. Origami Orangutans just sitting off this fight, just lurking on the low side of this hill. They've got to be careful about shots from behind. Wicco is, in fact, back there as Torb Main gets put down. Trident go. Wicco goes to the zone. In fact, Heikman was there waiting. Smoke will come out. Heikman should get back for the res. Charm Farmers haven't left the area. They don't necessarily have to, but Invis is going. They may opt for a split here. I think Invis may have flipped there. Someone is out. Nice shots by Big Mouse. Puts Yuzi down. Duano's out with a bolty. Have they spotted Invis in the field? Still back there, Charm Farmers. In Duano pushing for that smoke. Invis in the field. Duano's just going to try and get down for some cover. Has the Dacia. They also do have to move. Nice work again. Big Mouse on point. Duano helps out. Finishes off Invis. 3 kills for Irrelevant. Another Saviour pushing in. Oh, this could be bad. Look at that. 4 from Origami Orangutans one side. And Charm Farmers still with 3 here. Irrelevant, edge of zone, phase 5 here. Excavators are the ones that have been fed. Waikakamukau still up for Aurora. Landing shots, now he goes. Falls to Origami Orangutans from the other side of the zone. That's they've had a nice little line through the hills there. There's Cow. And he's been shot from all the way across there. Past 2 teams, the other side. Origami Orangutans had shots. Punye's going down for Invidious. They can pull up just inside a zone here. Sorry, no, they're just outside. Eternity on the move. Nefahor filling in. He goes. Looks as though they've only got the one up there. It is Dusky left up for Eternity. No kills for them. Low on the points. Rip pushing through. Still the 3-team fight over this side. Western side of the zone. Real Happy is going to lose his buggy there. Last super player. Looks as though they're down to the 1. They do spot Invidious up on the hill. Origami Orangutan, 6 kills now. Torb Main with 3 of them. Heikeman with 2. Playing off the smoke now. Still inside a zone. They'll leave Charm Farmers back there. Looks as though a grenade was being cocked there by Real Happy. I think they're in range if he gets a good lob. I think Torb Main definitely in range. He was still thinking about that grenade, Real Happy. As we go into phase 6, goes back towards Excavators and Dusky for Eternity. Invidious, 6 kills. Killaroo with 4. Been in form lately, Killaroo. Just sitting still on top of the hill. Just having a bit of a look to see where they're going to move. Shots coming from Origami Orangutans. They want to get rid of this Shack player, I think. Charm Farmer's back here as well. Just the one for them. Killaroo gets flushed out straight away. Caught out by Excavators. So Relevant had pushed down into the field. Now they're coming back underneath Charm Farmers. Duano caught out. Excavators getting that knock. Big Mouse just staying low underneath the hill for a bit of cover. He's pushing out to the field. Has a rock out here. Will he stop there or push for the compound? He's gone central, Big Mouse. I'm not sure if that is safe at all. It's not. Between Excavators and Charm Farmers, pretty sure Big Mouse would have been pinched out from that spot either way. Rue knocks. Should be able to get the res there. Husey watches them go. Rain gets the finish onto Real Happy. Oh. Origami Orangutans are right for the picking there. They've got a little car fort set up. They're going to have to be hot on the shots, though, to keep Charm Farmers on them, who do have to move. Rain sitting... Oh, look at this move. Invidious are sitting above them as well. So Rain sitting under Charm Farmers, but can cross up here and stop Invidious peeking over. Has to stay alive. They're crossed up at the moment. 7, 8 kills make it. As Rue bleeds out. Eternity go. Dusky managed to put Rip down, but should be safer as over there. All the action at the moment over on the west side of zone. No shots from Origami Orangutans onto Charm Farmers, but Excavators do have shots. Vegas watching. That is all they've got for cover is that Dacia, and they are on the edge of zone, so 30 seconds away to phase 7. Fair chance they'll be out of zone without a vehicle and completely in the open. 13 kills Excavators. This is the bigger game we were talking about. This is the one they needed. Things are happening now. 4 each for Kubota and Rip. Rip nearly 600 damage. Kubota over 600. Origami Orangutans pulled apart. That was a combination. Macca must have had an angle there. I didn't think they could see anything. Oh, Rain. Sorry, then. Macca could see Rain up there, that's for sure. 3 kills for Poonye. Poon, did I just miss that? I really apologise, Poon. I don't know if they were all looking the wrong way, but it looks as though Poonye has just ripped them to shreds here. 500 damage there. It is now a 1v3. They are pushing in hard. 16 kills. 6 for Rip, 5 for Kubota. Poonye spotted out. He's going to have to pull something out here. Spots Kubota, gets one, can't get the second. Vegas finishes it off. Excavators, 17 kill win. There we go. We specifically spoke about the Excavators at the start of the night, saying how they'd had a couple of... their first week was big. They had some big games in the first week. I think they had an 18-kill game and then hadn't been able to replicate that again since. They'd had some okay games, some decent, like, double-digit kill games, but nothing like that 18-kill game they started off with. But this is nearly as good. Rip with 6. It was dominance from them. Kubota with 5, Vegas 4, and Cat 2. And it all started over sort of towards the shark fin area where they started getting kills. Oh, who was that? Bandits, I believe. Yeah, Bandits, I reckon they started picking on early game and came through, got rid of Dixie, got rid of Eternity, and came out on top. That is game 1 out of the way. We've got plenty to come tonight, so don't go away. Make sure you share the stream. Let's get as many people in here supporting these teams as we can. We should have a full lobby next game, so make sure you share the stream on your socials. Get your friends in. Let's get some chat happening here and get those emotes flowing in the chat box as well. I'm Funky AU. We'll be right back with game 2. Ahem. Yes, and we are back again with game 2 coming up in just a moment's time. And it was a win to Excavators there, and not just a little win. It was a decent win. It was a big win. 16 kills there on the first game of the night for Excavators. And as I'd said, we spoke about them pre-game needing to hit that week 1 form. And look, I think that's what they've done there in game 1 of the night. We'll have to see if they keep up the same sort of aggression like they did there in that game. And look, they had to get past an aggressive team to make it through to first place as well. They ran into Dixie as well, and they had Tassie leading the way there with the full aggression mode. So they've run into Dixie. I mean, it was a third party that they ran into Dixie. They were had run into Soul Reapers themselves, or were pushing onto Soul Reapers. So they may have been caught out there, Dixie. But anyway, still, Excavators still had to fight their way through several teams, racking up 16 kills. And look, they've made a move up the leaderboard. They have jumped a spot. Let's have a quick look at that before the plane finishes its path across Erangel. There we go. Excavators up into third place. Origami Orangutans, Team Bliss still the top 2. Bliss didn't have much of a game then. I'm not sure if they picked up too many points there. They might not have picked up any points, in fact. I know they went outside the top 10. Origami Orangutans were having a good game before they got pulled apart by Punye, he did miss that play. He may have had 3 kills there, Punye, all in a tight space of time. So, look, hopefully Punye has clipped that one himself, because we may want to see that later on. Let's get into game number 2 as the plane heads out the bottom left of your screen there, keeping a close eye to see if we have any hot drops in it. Looks as though we do again down here at Prim, and that's what we've got behind the map at the moment. We see several teams long shooting towards Farm. Soul Reapers, Bandits, and Brazen Nation. Now, 2 teams are short again. Brazen Nation, I think, and Bandits. So both those teams are close together over towards Farm. Both coming in with 3. Phase 1 has popped, and we've still got players on the shoots. But Phase 1 is up, and it looks as though we may go north of the Ros River. But aside from that, let's get into some early game action. And again, we've got Waikika Mukau filling in for Aurora Esports. And, oh, no, the action's not even here. Let's get back over to the other side here. And it's not even there. Psycho getting caught out. And a run over there. So, Brazen on the board. So, where that vehicle came from up further. But it looks as though 2 landed this compound. Psycho tried to run it away. Several teams getting caught here. Bandits were there as well. Did Bandits pick something up? Yeah, Stone Noughts picked one up as well. So Soul Reapers, I think, have lost 2. They have. Not a good drop by Soul Reapers. I'm not sure if they were looking for a long shoot, thinking they may get some cars, but the plane path just didn't quite suit their drop, maybe. And they've run into Bandits and Brazen. So those teams all going their separate ways now, but 2 players have gone from Soul Reapers already. Aurora think they're looted up. Shotgun out for Tragics. 1 player above. Ooh, grenade on the stairs. Oh, I didn't even see the knock. The grenade from Rapini did it. Shots coming in from the side. Rab spotted out. Gets that grenade out. Tragics almost shot it out of the hand. Avoids that. Rab still back there. Can reset now. Tragics has a nice look. Nice peek by Rabs. Knows he's hit him for damage as well. Straight away. Pops that medkit. Rabs looking. The molly is out. Shotgun is out. Oh, Rabs. Rabs on fire. Literally was on fire. Ran through that molly and finish off Tragic. Sinkin was there for help. Paradox, meanwhile, has Grove sitting outside the window. Wakikamukau further back. Hasn't quite got across into the fight yet. So Tragics and Rapini both gone from Aurora Esports. It looks like potentially this fight could go the other way. RO32 with a 4-2 numbers advantage. Sinkin watching with the AK. Oh, Paradox has that Mosin though. There it is, the headshot. The grenade was out as well. Is Sinkin going to drop that? He does drop it, managed to crawl away. At the same time, Cow manages to spray. Rabs down, which leaves Grove. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, Cow. How do you like me now? Cow gets the finish. Ends up with the 2 kills. Paradox will be rezzed here. So Aurora Esports do win out. The double knock there certainly helped things. Sinkin and Rabs going down together at the same time. Thanks to Paradox and Wakikamukau. The bolty shot there. Sinkin was still peaking at 150 damage there for Paradox. Cow comes across with the 120. VIP getting into a fight. It looks as though on loot delivery as well. Guru's there. There's 2 here. Oh, does land a shot onto Rain. Hughesy's gone from Charm Farmers. A lot. Few players are falling. It's phase 1. We're down to 15 teams, 53 alive. I think we've lost 10 players. Vehicles coming in. More from Origami Orangutans coming through. The drive-by from Kang. Oh, yes, Guru. Can't get the finish. There's still 1 there. Needs support. Fury is up the hill. Can't do much from up there. Crimson Typhoon is gone. Needs some utility here. Kang is lurking. So too Highcombe. Guru's going to find him himself in a 1v4. Jumps out the window straight into Kang. VIP going to lose his fight here. Fury is just going to disappear on foot here. Origami Orangutans. How have they only got the 1 kill out of that? Have they not? Oh, they haven't. Oh, they have. How many from VIP have died? 3 have gone. Charm Farmers picked up some kills there. They certainly have. They lost Hughesy and they picked up 2 onto VIP. So Origami Orangutans just must have been coming in there last minute, really, to third party that fight. Team we were watching Aurora down at Prim. Haven't quite left. Invidious all the way down on Sosnovka Island. Soul Reapers are very spread. Repugnance up past Pachinki and Hostile Goat still down on Sack at the moment. Charm Farmers now look towards Origami Orangutan. Smokey's out for some reason. Are they out looting or what are they up to here? There's a smoke. What's out here? Oh, there is looting. So, player in the open. Spotted that case out. Just the 1 kill. Kang's the 1. Over 200 damage. Bliss into a fight now with Brazen Nation. Brazen coming in short-staffed. Pivy's the one that goes. That's a blow early for Brazen Nation. They didn't need that at all. Jump into here. A bit of Team Bliss comms, shall we? Nice and early. I'll probably think they're getting ratted out.
No.
Need you on Discord.
I go to Orange Bin. I swear you guys just went to this fucking dirt road. Like near Wizzy. Wait, I hear Darcy. I don't know what they did, to be
I thought
honest.
it could just be clear, by the way. We want more space.
Maybe they went Wizzy way. What'd you say? Crossroads?
Crossroads is clear. We can definitely play that as well.
If you want to go in there. Should stay free, I think.
Yeah.
That should be my last East team. And they're still south of us.
I could even venture up this hill, go for a little.
What was?
adventure.
Did you get ident info flood?
No. I mean, I drove past and no one shot at me, but I mean, like they probably didn't have angles.
That US did.
They definitely don't have angles. So.
PV had 5s.
Yeah, on the bottom.
I took all of them. I got 250.
Not a lot going on there from Bliss. They did just pick up Pivy from Brazen Nation. They're just searching out. They don't really have a lot to look at there. It was just Brazen Nation that came past them, and they did hear a Daisy going past, which was the rest of Brazen Nation just slipping through. But they are very clear out there on that eastern side at the moment. We'll get back onto Charm Farmers. They're the ones looking still towards Origami Orangutans. Gru and Big Boy Macca in the double here. And Viz must have some shots the other direction. Looking across towards Excavators. Looks as though someone's getting closer into a bit of a fight over there. Another Savvy is down. Could be some drive-bys. No, they are just adjusting. Dwayno further back. Can't land the hit there, Vegas, with the bolty. Or there as he runs back. Shots coming in. Haven't quite pinned that one down. He spots him out. Still can't hit that one. Dwayno with the mini on the other side. Just ducking down out of cover there, Vegas. Trying to work out where the shot's coming from. Dwayno keeps repositioning. Good movement. We are into phase 2. Look at this. We're going towards Georgie. Vegas still searching out Dwayno there. Another Saviour knocked in. Not a very good spot. Immediately lands that hit onto Bam Bam. Actually, that was Rip further back with the Mosin. Excavators looking to flex around here. Cat and Kubota on the move, trying to open up the angles. Dwayno's going to push in on foot for that res onto another Saviour by the look of it. Big Mouse could get possibly caught out on the back of that Wizzy Tower. But they are looking for that knocked player as well here. Cat and Kubota, both on the move. Big Mouse in the Wizzy. They've spotted his bike out there. Well, Bam Bam further back providing support. Dwayno's got that res off. And they're going to jog back this direction as well. So Kubota and Cat potentially could catch them out here. That building on the end of this road. That's where Dwayno and another Saviour are pushing towards. Just lurking it up here. Oh, Dwayno with a little jump through. Doesn't take a shot. Posts himself up. Now they're going to get support. Big Mouse is coming across. Cat's trying to push around here. There's Big Mouse. Cat unaware. Kubota is low. Cat's going to push through for some high grounds. Have some good vision here. Roar and Dixie getting into it. We'll see what this one does. Bliss are finally on the move. We may have to shift here. I think Irrelevant. Oh, no, I don't know. Still got 2 close by here. Looks as though Vegas is coming around. Aurora in the south. Getting some shots there. Looks as though Dixie have dealt with last super play. It's a blow there out early. Trident in the north. Bliss moving up towards them. VIP still with that solo of Fury. Bandits have actually moved in behind Excavators here. Further back in North Georgie. So you have to be wary of that. I don't think they know they're there yet. They're just a little bit too far back for them to be able to hear them. Oh, no. Oh, Kubota. Oh, disconnected. The smoke went out from Cat, but it didn't come up quick enough. Kubota goes. That's no good for Excavators. That leaves Cat here alone. So Bliss moving in towards Trident here. Jam on the front line. There's a couple below, although Bryn's just moving back. Mirage is there still. There is a knock, actually. Monty down. Silly mode. Or possibly Flood, I should say. Is over there. The res comes off. Wicco is the one close by. Bryn coming back to Mirage now. Oh, Bryn. Oh, sorry, Mirage. Put down there by Wicco from across the road. Jam looking to try and get the flush. He can't quite see them. Can't quite get the comms to pinpoint them. That grenade, that's not bad length, but it needs to be further around. They should know it's a common little spot to play here. Eternity, I think, are getting shots as well. Jam's going to get some support with Snow, looking to come across as smoke. There's 3 smokes out. They're being supported by Monty and Silly Mode. Miller is back there. Monty gets mowed down. Silly Mode is back across the other side, trying to get some support. Smoke's going to come out for Miller onto himself. Grenade. Oh, doesn't even need to hit it. Has he dropped that grenade on himself? I think he has. He has. Monty and Silly Mode, or Monty and Flood, both go. Trident with 3 up and a very good... No, they can't get Miller. I was going to say good potential to get Miller, but he's confirmed there by Bryn. Grenades have been used. That's not a bad molly. Bryn straight into the vehicle. See if we can spray this down on the exits. Mirage is already out of there. Covering. Nice hits. Nice hits, Snow. Got them pinned down there, Trident now. They know where they are. They know where they are. Miller must have been getting some damage out. We have popped a new phase. We're going north Georgia Pole. There are some fields out there. Excavators shift into that compound at the bottom of that steep gully. Oh, no. Origami ripping into Soul Reapers. They go for the safety of the containers. They get there. A lot of teams having to move across from the east. Or Invidious were looking for the bridge. The large bridge cross here. But 2 from the Bandits were waiting. Not sure if they've spotted them, Invidious, but now they're actually pushing back. Back towards the South Georgie crates. Oh no, Bryn goes down. Here comes Mirage. Just as Brazen are about to leave. Oh my god, how many headshots does he want? I'm sure there was one on each of them. They're both super low. Bliss go out in 14th place. They get caught out. As it was, Brazen Nation go as well. I mean, Mirage just softened them up. And Dixie said, yeah, we'll have a piece of that. 3 for Jukesy. Soul Reapers only just surviving, taking shots from across the water. Oh, Invidious have actually split there. Sorry, I was muted for a second. Punye's there. Punye won't be going anywhere. Soul Reapers trying to stick this res so they can get across the water. They've got to contest. Some teams are going to be watching that bridge. Stone Noughts is still watching them. Oh, that's another knock. Another knock straight away. Blue Zone is coming in. Hostile go is going to be left. Repugnance has to go here. Sends it into the water. Stonehorse isn't going to be the only one watching that. Origami orangutans are going to get caught. They're going to get caught here between Charm Farmers. Macca's got to stay alive here. Rain is down. He's going to met up. He's going to chunk in the blue. But he has to stay alive to be able to drop some of these guys that are in the open. Needs to land mini hits. Needs to land mini hits. Invis is there. Invis is there. Still Invis. He's going to met up. Rue's there. Still 2 up for Origami. Can't see them for the smoke. There's still 1 up. Still 1 up. The smoke is still out. The flash is going to come. Rue gets away from it. Is he flashed? I don't think he was. Sees him through the smoke. Rue. Charm Farmers have 7. I don't know. Is Macca there? Smoke is out. They'll get Invis up. And Macca just makes it in. Just makes it in. Charm Farmers. They get rid of Origami orangutans. Eternity with 3. Dixie hold a compound. Paradox do it as well. Repugnance to solo. Just getting into zone here. Invidious just with the 2. Killaroo there, right on the corner. A Relevant with 4 across the road. Looking up towards Bandits. Big Mouse can certainly spot them out. Excavators and Eternity. They lost Jeff early in game 1. Still alive here for the moment. Has 1 kill. 4 kills for Eternity. Still got... Is it just the 1? Vegas is there lurking. Oh, spotted him out now. Shots are coming in to try and finish Jeff off. Dusky's got to be able to cover. It's Bandits getting the shots in. Smoke's going to come out. Vegas with a grenade. It is that gets it done. Jukesy getting shots onto Dusky as well. Eternity falling apart, being third party. They're just trying to get rid of 1 player here. Vegas drops Nephahor as well. Shoehorse has got everything to do here. Throwing everything to try and get rid of Vegas. He can't let Vegas survive. He's got to turn this team's third parting here. Still working on that rock. Vegas pushing back. Nephahor trying to give some information. Working between 2 rocks. Not sure if Shoehorse is 100% sure on where he is. The Bandits are third parting still. You can hear him, Shoehorse. Also aware of being third partied from Dixie behind and from Bandits further across. Vegas just pushing further off, just backing off the rock here. Shoehorse taking shots. Sticking with it. No, Bandits making things hard. Making things hard. Eternity go. That was just painful. Vegas survives. Does he get a vehicle as well? And he turns his attention to Prog Dog. Shots coming in still. Invidious go. Asterix went to the zone. I'm not sure if they just denied. I'm not sure how many points they denied there. Over 500 damage for Waikiki and Mukau now for Aurora. Excavators go. Vegas. Oh, yes, Cow. 640 damage, make that. Where'd that shot come from? Look at that. Repugnance is back there in the dip. More smoke out to cover Charm Farmers. What are we up to? 8 kills now for Dixie. Repugnance just... He has open shots on Cow. He can finish that off, but also Irrelevant can probably see him. It's only the grass keeping him safe here. Paradox trying to keep Irrelevant off. Irrelevant just might be stuck there. Trying to come through on foot. Burning through some smoke. Rotating the other way. Will run them into the Bandits. Repugnance, I think, has just poked his head up. No, it wasn't Repuggo. He did hear a bolty. Sorry, was that Paradox? It is Paradox further back. Oh, hit that one. Cow still watching. The smoke's out. Is he giving himself a bit of a trail to follow? They're in zone. We're into phase 6. Not having to move, but Irrelevant and Soul Reapers are. Stone Ort's getting up to the top of the hill here. Bandits have only come in with 3. Done well. Cow trying to finish off. But it's actually Bandits getting that knock and that finish onto Dwayno. Pug still not moving. Blue zone. No, Pug is moving. Pug is crawling. I don't know how much smoke they've got left, Irrelevant. Probably not a lot. Cow still wary of the players behind. Can see Invis. Can't hit him though. Irrelevant. I hear the shots going the other way. Another Saviour is into the zone. And Faye and safe. Bam Bam working through the smoke. Just a slightest of deafies to play back there. Flashes and grenades coming in. Bam Bam in a range. Needs some support from Paradox. What can he see? Needs to be able to support Cow closely. Another Saviour comes over the top. Gets that knock on a Waikikamu Cow. Paradox can't spray him down. He's got a shack and he is just in zone. He doesn't have to move out. Chooses to though. And he's going to run into 2 players that have the high ground as well. He's going to get caught in the open. Tough to see over that. Irrelevant get the finish there. 5 kills now. Well played, another Saviour and Big Mouse. Dixie. Jukesy last up. Versus Bandits. He's got 2 in front. Back into the smoke. Oh, I almost thought he was ripped to shreds and went down there. Get away from that smoke. Jukesy is in there. The molly comes out. He's going to... Oh, no. He's run into it. He's run into the molly. He's in the vehicle. He's out of the vehicle. Somehow he's still alive. Has he got smoke to give? He doesn't. He loses Rams. Bandits, meanwhile, on another fight. Back the other side. They've had to turn. Big Mouse is closing in. Grenade out. That is in not a bad direction. Bounces below Prog Dog. He's got 2 knock. That one's better. That one was on the dot from Big Mouse. 8 kills Irrelevant. Big Mouse, the 777 on the damage. Another Saviour still popping off. 3 kills. Dropping a Roo. It's a 3v1v1v1. Repugnant somehow has made it in to the shack where Paradox was. He's done very well there. Bam Bam watching across. They're looking for Roo. The smoke's out over there. Invis. There we go. Roo finished off. 9 kills. Invis stuck. Oh, outside of zone. And I think that vehicle is possibly toast. Jukesy spotted out. Irrelevant with 10 on. And now I know we've got Irrelevant. I know we've got Irrelevant fans in the chat. Oh, I don't want to say too much, but it's a 3v1v1 at the moment. Invis, and they've got the zone as well. That's what we're looking at. Repugnant, snake in the grass. No one knows he's over here. Oh, yes, Invis. That's what you need. He's going to try and run it in. Bam Bam is running for that res. Invis with no smoke, no utility. The vest is cooked. Surely they don't let him push across here. Bam Bam had to go. Another Saviour was bleeding out. Big Mouse is going to have a look here. Dancing by Invis. Can't do it. The res comes off. Makes it the 3v1. Oh! Repugnance! Another Saviour goes straight down. One spotted further back. He gets that kill. Repugnance has 3 for Soul Reapers. He's been soloing for a little while here. Somehow made the... Actually, I reckon he swam. He swam from South George Containers. 1v2. Smokes are out. Vest and helmet are okay. He's very, very low on meds. No utility. Irrelevant have 10 kills. Slow on the trigger there, but it didn't matter. He was quicker than Bam Bam, that's for sure. Gets that flush as well, makes it 4. Flicks back around. Changes the angles, makes Mouse come to him. Spots him out! Spots him out! Repugnance gets the win. Soul Reapers spoil the party for Irrelevant with a 5-kill win. Soul Reapers come from nowhere. Repugnance getting it all done at the end. 5 kills, all at the death. Gets the win. Rats it through. Survives. Just watches that fight between Aurora and Irrelevant drift on. He could have killed Waikika Mukau. He just sat off them, wanting to get some points, getting up into that top 5, and hey, coming out with a win. And we thought Irrelevant were going to get there. So close, but Repugnance was just better. Big Mouse, though, with 6 kills. Another Saviour with 4. These guys coming into some form. They are looking pretty good. Dwayno the 1. And Charm Farmers, 3rd place, led by Invis. He was last up there with 4 kills. He did well to get that knock across the field onto Irrelevant, then had to make the run. He got halfway across. He did really well before being dropped in the field. Big Boy Macca with 2 and Roo the 2 as well. And game 2 out of the way. That one had a bit of spice to it. Sorry, I was muted there halfway through. I had to, still got a bit of a cough. So the old mute for coughing and forget to unmute. So sorry about that, because I reckon there was actually a good play as well that I did call while I was muted. Anyway, that happens. Game 3 coming up. We've still got one more on Erangel. I'm Funky AU. You're watching Premium League PUBG Div 1. We'll be right back.
Do you feel it? Let's do this.
Clear to engage. Go, go, go!
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. We head towards game 3 of the night, and it was a big win to Soul Reapers there. And look, we better check that leaderboard straight up before we get into this game number 3. What a game by Repugnance, and what has it done for Soul Reapers? They hit form last week. They came into last week on 6 kills, and at the end of last week, they had 31. So that's the turnaround Soul Reapers have had. And now this is what's happened for them. They're up into the top 8. That's right, the top 8 at the expense of Charm Farmers, who drop out. So Soul Reapers, off the back of last week's form, they get themselves a win over Irrelevant, who had a ripping game as well. 10 kills for Irrelevant last game, but Repugnance dropping 5 kills. And I think those 5 were all very late game as well. So, well played, Repugnance there. He has been around the scene for a while. Can still get things done here in Div 1. Let's get into game here. 16 teams, 62 alive. Again, we're short. Let's get those icons out the way in case we see a hot drop. Looks as though Bandits are 3-manning it again. And Brazen again. This is a shame. I mean, Brazen do sit quite high up on the ladder. So it is a shame that they are missing 3, because that's it is a fair disadvantage. And, you know, being that this is week 3 and we only play 4 weeks, so you really need those full squads if you're pushing, you know, for those top 3 positions. And those top few positions didn't change around too much there either. They didn't change around at all, the top 4. So this is interesting because straight off the bat, we've got excavators in a boat. And are they being watched? Yes, they are. So Punye just driving Killaroo up there just so we can have a little bit of a look. Shots going out, and excavators get their boat rotate happening across to Novo. Didn't lose too much time. Not a bad zone. It's very central. And the plane path, that was interesting too. Very horizontal across the middle of the map. So something for everyone there. And Aurora make their alternate up towards Kameshki there. Cow up at Stauber itself. Last super player. Around school and apps, and already sending 2 out. Charm Farmers 3 in Pachinki, and Husey out over towards Chopsticks there. Dixie spread around Gatka, Chopsticks. They're very spread, in fact, Dixie. We're out reasonably early. They've got, as usual, Origami Orangutan, South George, Irrelevant, North George, Trident, Severny, as per usual. What are last super player doing? Actually just going very central. Very middle of zone. That's what they've done here. I don't know how looted they are. Probably not amazingly looted, in fact. So, Shiny just getting that vehicle slightly safer. Double checking that. Thinks, yep, done a good job there. Has real happy in support. So, just looting through here at the moment, and maybe they'll get support from Molu and Mr. Clay soon. Oh, players incoming from Charm Farmers coming straight at this compound. Easy done, easy done, easy done from Real Happy. Straight into Roo. Have last super player been doing some homework on Charm Farmer rotates? Or was that a bit lucky? I mean, it was a rotate into the middle of zone, so you can't. That's a fairly good excuse to be in that compound. Charm Farmer's possibly thinking the exact same thing. Not too many other teams moving just yet. 16 teams, 60 alive. So last super player They've been drifting down the leaderboard, sitting down in 7th place at the moment. They're only 1 point above Soul Reapers. Exclamation mark leaderboard. Whack that one in the chat if you want to check that leaderboard out and have a look through a few more stats there as we go through the night. Bliss are one of the teams that are on the move. Flood out early. Has shifted across. The rest of Bliss, the rest of the team, all on the move at the moment. 1660 alive. So Aurora still the furthest out. Origami Orangutans have... Oh, is this a bit of a camp here? Looking for a Relephant. Gonna catch out the rotate here. So Origami Orangutans, they were South George. They've got 1 on the bridge and 3 out on this ridge here. So Torb Main on the bridge. Heikeman, Rain, Kang sitting here just waiting. We've seen these sort of setups from Origami before. Not necessarily in this position, but even on Miramar, they've got a little spot. They'll look for a few easy kills. So, a Relephant. We've got a couple in a vehicle there. Trident on the move. A few other teams pushing centre. Bandits and Brazen Nation. Wonder how long they have to wait here. Do we jump in on these comms and see what's happening? That could be interesting.
Wait, who joined?
It's the comms listening.
I thought Jeff was about to come tell us off.
Don't tell me.
Alright, we know
They're
what we're
behind
doing,
me.
boys. Does that mean they're running off on us?
I fucking hope not.
Wait, don't cuss.
Hmm?
Don't cuss.
No.
That's just one on your bridge.
Is it actually? Are you trolling me?
No, I'm doing a little bit of trolling.
Guys, do you
Like
reckon
to do a
they're
little bit of trolling out
trolling
these
us because the
parts.
North G team's not here? So they just look at these.
guys.
Let's have a voice,
Probably.
listen in on these idiots who are camping no one.
I think you just
You guys are
overthinking
probably
it, honestly.
rotated north or something.
Yeah. I swear I heard him shooting SKSO really far before.
It's
Yes.
about to go down, guys.
I'll give it a little repeat. Look for
Hey,
a
give
car.
us a cough. Give us a cough funky if they're still here.
Oh, that guy on orange is still there. The car's still parked there.
Alright.
That's
What
an
are they
esports
doing?
US as well. That's a lot of gasolina right there.
I don't have much fucking loot, by the way. Hi! Car!
Hey!
Coming to you?
One of me and Kang's
Wait, they're
right,
gonna
I
be
think.
super split?
Alright. They might come down my bridge if they... Actually, they might go
Letting
down...
one you guys go, Kang?
Am I shooting it? It's 1 HP.
So the dice here.
One on bike.
I'm getting ran over! Bye bye. Get him, Kang!
I'm coming. They're gonna pull up.
I'm running! I've got no ammo!
Nah, this is the biggest flop in history.
I'm
He's
coming,
trying
I'm
to
coming.
spike.
Pull up on the hill, okay?
Getting shot by that guy on the hill.
I'm pulling up behind them. I'm pulling up behind them.
This is a GG. I'm dead.
Where are they, guys?
Knock that guy in the car. Ice cream
I'm pulling
still.
up on this guy.
Ice cream's
green mark.
knocked.
Green mark. Green
Okay.
mark.
Green mark, last one. Kang's
I'm
in
pulling
his
up. I'm gonna pull up on
Get him,
King and Real,
boys!
okay.
Get him!
Might be
smoke.
body.
Nah, I just got ran over by a bike, bro.
I'm healing.
Yeah, flush
Amazing.
the bike. That's huge.
Yep.
There we go. Comms from Origami Orangutans, and we did see the run over by the bike there. And a Relephant, 2 knocked. Wayno survives that. Big Mouse getting the kill there. And, oh, actually, Jam Gucci watching this fight as well. So Rain, as you saw, stood up to get the spray down and got flattened by a bike there. Haven't quite got the finish. Jam sitting back. Not sure if he's got much vision back here, but certainly can hear the fights going on. Wayno not out of the woods yet. Trident catch him out. Miller was low, was boosted, and potentially was on a 1 hit point there. So bad luck. A Relephant. They go from 10 kills, 2nd place to first eliminated. Let's get back to the rest of the game. Origami Orangutan survived with 3. And Excavators have come across the bridge. Have they been picking up some kills onto... They've picked up 2, in fact. I think it was at the expense of Invidious. Pugnae and Asterix have gone. The rest of the guys have cleared out there. So that is what we missed there. Last super player do put 4 into where they picked up 2 off of Charm Farmers. The barns. The double barns there. And just in time to see that phase shift up towards school. So school Potato Hill area. And Monty is shifting up onto Potato Hill. So Bliss looking to get very central there. Trident coming across past Watertown. At the moment, Jeff possibly going to catch out Dixie. Tassie coming through. Tassie taking hits, but gets through. And our last super player looking across to Jeff, who's picked himself up an AUG and the level 3 gear. So looking good here, Eternity. More sprays down onto Dixie. They're trying to push Central as well. Jeff not giving up here, burning through the ammo. Gets himself some support now. Oh, there we go. Elevator goes to last super player. They got away from Eternity, but... Oh, here we go. Invidious. Oh, they're just going straight into a Hornet's Nest. This is not a good rotate. There's only 2 of them. They're both in this same vehicle. Dixie spray. Now they're running towards Eternity. They may have to settle for these trenches. They're going to dump it, absolutely, just dump it in there. No cares for the Dacia. Jeff's back up there, but he's going to let them go. Several teams fighting in the center zone. Bliss are very spread out, making themselves room across Potato Hill. Soul Reapers. Looks as though 2 knocks onto that shack there. Vegas is still on the other side of the road, so can't help. Not sure what they can see. First Monkey Boy didn't see Vegas there. Psycho, I think, has backed off. Hostile Goat, does he have an angle? Not much. Just enough to put some pressure on. Smokey's out. They've still got to get a res off on Cat there. Monkey Boy is actually running away from this. Dixie have fallen to the bandits. Oh, wow. Here they are. Gone in an absolute hail. Prog Dog, were you doing the work? Prog Dog has 3. Sorry, things happened too quick there, Prog Dog. So Dixie go out early there. Eternity very spread in the south. As RO32 looking across towards Brazen Nation. $30 seconds away from phase 3. Excavators just working their way around south, maybe back towards Soul Reapers. See if they can push a squad at them. Vegas, though, not concerned about it. Just heading out alone. Just work on the edge of the compound. Does spot Psycho out. Gets that headshot. Tags again. Psycho very low indeed. Monkey Boy is going to move. Has the vehicle. Going to push back across the road. Excavators will have to keep rotating if they want to catch Soul Reapers out. We're about to go to phase 3. Just as Origami spot out Trident. And it goes that direction as well. Bliss still with the high ground though. VIP with a 2-2 split. They've got 2 in Pachinki. 2 out. But Bryn in pole position. This is where we're sitting at the moment. Just sitting at the dog shack. And he's actually going to leave that as well. Mirage has Aurora pushing up. Oh, shots go out. Utility's going to come out towards Mirage. Has Monty in support. Spots out the utility, pushing into that building. Monty running out of trees as Waikika Moo Cow is going to come in with the vehicle. Does he know he's got Monty? Yes, he does. Monty versus Cow. Then RO32 a third party. That puts Cow in a very difficult situation. Just works back off that tree. Sees the toes on Monty. Manages to tag him out. The rest of Aurora pushing in. But Mirage now has support from Bryn. Tragic's on point, just pushing around. Utility back and forth. They haven't got Cow across here yet. He's on the move, though. Flood coming down off of Potato Hill, trying to get to Monty by the look of it. Mirage and Bryn still holding on. Aurora, are they holding here? Rapini's out of there. It looks as though they're leaving. And they look for the run over on Monty, are they? They're going to go straight past Rapini. Did he just run over a smoke or a grenade? Lost a tyre there. Pushing straight up towards Flood. On the rock. On the rock. Gets mowed down by Paradox with the drive-through. Bliss have got a couple down and they can't get to them. Cow's going to get across, I think, for the finish. Does just that. Bryn with more smoke out towards Monty. He's got to be careful about being caught in the open. RO32 are going to get across again. Still looking for the third party. Aurora sitting above Bryn here. Needs some cover from Mirage. The smoke is out. What can Mirage see? He's actually out in the open. The Bandits go. Progdog was last up. Mirage now still seeing if he can cover. RO32, I think, now have other things to worry about. Aurora shooting down along the ridgeline towards them. Smokey's out for Rabs. Monty's up. Bliss with no kills yet. Aurora now working back that direction. Still checking if Bliss are still down here. They've done enough to deal with RO32 for the moment. They're holding the top of Potato Hill. Mirage getting that knock onto Sinkin. Aurora still holding there. About to go to phase 4. You're fighting in the south. We'll get down onto Eternity. Excavators. Shoehorse can't do it. Dusky too far back. Where's Jeff? He's closer and Jeff has an angle. Jeff has an angle. Needs to land a grenade. Right behind Cat. Puts him low. He does have more. Flashes out. It's Flashes. Jeff with the AUG. Now he does get a grenade happening. Straight towards Kubota, but he's not backing off. Shots coming in from the side. Jeff gets him. Rip working up now. Jeff still going. Jeff is low. Has Dusky still in support. Gonna have to pop that med kit now. Kubota has gone. Excavator's getting third party. Brazen Nation are behind them. Flash out onto Jeff. Not sure he was flashed. Vegas still. Dusky is helping. Dusky's still in support. Gets the headshot, Jeff. Can't get the knock. Gets finished off. What can Dusky do? Dusky can run away. It's what Dusky can do. Just trying to survive here. Eternity have the 3 kills all onto Jeff with an epic spray. Dusky low. Manages to drop Sands out. Kellaroo still there, though. He's going to circle back for another go. And gets finished off by Dusky. Thanks very much, says Dusky. Picks up 2 and gets rid of Invidious. Gives himself a bit of room to move, but it's not for long because Pivy is there ready to finish them off as well. 3 up for Brazen Nation on the south side. And they hear Excavators drifting away. How many are up? 500 damage for Cherry. Vegas pushing towards Potato Hill. 3 teams up there. RO32 pushing up. Looks like it's getting very messy up here towards Aurora. Rapini working. 2 knock for RO32. Rabs as that side angle. Rapini put down by Bryn. Where is Bryn? There's the other side. Bliss are very spread. Look at the move from Monty here. Still 3 up for Bliss. Holds off. Ducks to change weapon. Monty engages at just the perfect moment there. Trying to get control here of the hill. Mirage, you can hear in the background coming up. RO32, if they get that res off, they'll still have a full squad up. Last super player have been fed really nicely here. Oh no, Trident on foot. Trident, oh no, they've got a vehicle there, but Miller gets caught. Snow is just trying to get going there. 2 of them seemed like they were on foot, but they get clear, they get a vehicle. They get out of there. Oh, look at this. Look at the feed onto last super player. Loving it. Wicko into a rock. Trident trying to just stay alive here. Running out of cover, trying to push up to the high grounds. And Origami Orangutans. Heikeman with 3. Oh, nice hits. Nice hits, Heikeman. Bliss still working Potato Hill. Oh, Vegas is down there. Coming in from the back side, from the low side, in fact. We'll get the flush. We'll get one flush. Eternity go out. Dusky gets found finally by last super player. I think he was probably pressured in by the zone. Brazen Nation working there up now into this fight. Trident still being watched. Trident still being watched by Origami. Vegas spotted out from above. He was certainly going to be pinched out one way or the other. Brazen Nation or Bliss from the top of the hill. Soul Reaper's now pushing up behind Bliss. Missed the move from Bryn there. Oh, spots Bryn now just as he gets back up the hill though. Soul Reaper's pushing up. Psycho pushing around the outside. There's only one up. Monkey Boy's pushing for the flush. Wanted it hard. And got it onto Bryn there. Still 2 up though. Soul Reaper's just the 1 kill. Oh. Flashed himself there, Monkey Boy. Flashed them both in from the side. Mirage comes to save the day. Bliss survive. 8 kills Bliss. 2 players left up. Now comes the move from Brazen Nation. They've lost Cherry there from last super player. Further back. They're deciding to push up the hill. The shots are coming from behind. They have to push up the hill. Mirage spotted out from the side. Speedy K is low. He's prone, Mirage. Pivy comes in. Pivy comes in to save it for Brazen Nation. Pivy with 3. Good damage between the two of them. The res will come off. Will have to come off quick because Origami Orangutans are here. Look, and VIP are here too. 6 teams, 17 alive. Origami Orangutans were trying to push up to chase Trident, but VIP Esports are chasing them all up the hill. Look at the utility coming out. Yeah, it's raining back down. Led by One Tap pushing up into the dog shacks here. Jam is down. Trident are still alive. Snow is there. Grenades coming out. Utility back the other direction. That is right to the point. One Tap down from Snow. They're trying to dig him out of there. Brazen Nation get finished off meanwhile. Snow's still alive. The flashes go in. Finally, he goes from Fury, who works his way around the side. Last super player finish off Charm Farmers. What's the deal on the top of the hill? Origami Orangutans with 7 kills. But VIP have a full squad up here. Grenade goes past Crimson Typhoon. Still an epic name. Look at the last super player feed. I mean, that compound still slightly is in. So that's still a feed. Look at the move. They're just bowling in onto this fight. There's still like 6 players up, aside from these guys. But they are not backing off. They are wanting this. VIP reduced to 2. 8 kills last super player. Shiny with 7. Up towards 600 damage as well. Molly pushing up. They are closing in. Origami Orangutans here. Real happy. Not backing off. 2 go down. And last super player get the win in the end. 14 kills. They are back in the game. Last super player, they had been sliding down the leaderboard. They were only, I think they were sitting 7th and only a point clear of Soul Reapers, who had just slipped into the top 8. But this will help them very much, pushing up towards the top 4. Shiny with 9, big game there. Molly 3, real happy the 2. Unusual not to see Mr. Clay with some kills. I'm sure he racked up plenty of damage there. They started off by making an early move to the very center of that phase 1 zone, and immediately got fed 2 kills. Charm Farmers sent 2 over towards the barns, and I think it was Real Happy, actually. They might have been Real Happy's got the first 2 kills. And straight into him, they picked up Charm Farmers there, and I think they actually finished off Charm Farmers late game as well. But that was pretty much an 8-zone feed, I reckon, for last Super Play. And look, they weren't sitting there getting fed zones and not getting fed kills because they've come out with 14. So it was a big game from last Super Play. Well played to them. Origami Orangutans, second place. We saw them at the start as well, camping out. Irrelevant got some in-game comms. Heikeman with 4. Kang 2, Torb Main the 1. Rain we saw get run over by the bike. And I've just seen there's a clip of that as well, so we may play that. And a VIP up into 3rd place. A big push from them, but last Super Player made a bigger push as well to get the win there in Game 3. We're going to move on to Miramar. Short break here. I'm Funky AU. You're watching Premium League, PUBG, Div 1. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone, as we head towards game number 4 of the night. We've finished on Erangel and we shift along to Miramar. And we just saw a 14-kill win to last super player there. They started decently at probably in week 1, but then it's been, I guess, similar to Excavators, a bit of a slip down the leaderboard. But then, look, the two teams that have slipped down, after that week 1, they had a good start, and they've both slipped down a bit. One was Excavators and one was last super player. And look, they've both come out with big games already here to start the night. Let's see what it's done to the leaderboard. Get that one to come through for us. And, Origami Orangutan still out in front with a good 30-point lead. Team Bliss still trailing them. Neither team yet to get a win tonight, but they've been threatening. Excavators did jump up into third after their win. Brazen Nation have only been 3-manning it tonight, which is a bit of a shame for them. But last super player, they've jumped the 2 spots off the back of that win. So Dixie and Aurora drop down. Charm Farmers back into the top 8. So Soul Reapers, look, their time there was only very brief. Soul Reapers, after their win, they did jump in. They're only out of it there by a point, though. So it's very close. It is very close through the middle of the ladder leaderboard. Even Irrelevant are on 43 points. They're not that far back in 16th place. So anything can happen. And even Irrelevant nearly got that win over Soul Reapers. It was 10 kills to Irrelevant. Oh, so close, but just not quite good enough. Teams are out here in game number 4. RO32 first out, way up at Alcantara, miles away. Looks as though we do have 2 dropping Impala, but VIP and Soul Reapers, although Soul Reapers are very, very spread out. As phase 1 pops pretty much centered over the Picardo fields. It looks as though VIP and Soul Reapers are going to separate there. Going to go their own way. Looking okay. Last super player and Excavators are pretty close in the north, but they're looking to separate as well. We will get down onto Trident. Jam Gucci was actually pretty close to Irrelevant, but I think it was only briefly, just to pick up a vehicle, and manages to get away from that. Three minutes counting down towards that blue even moves. Not all of the Soul Reapers have shifted out. Actually, Hostile Goat, is he around here? Oh no, a bit of spot looting, so it does have just one of the sugars here, just a wee building to loot. But yeah, it does have a buggy, so it does have wheels, and it's pretty safe from VIP, who have 3 in Impala, in fact, and 1 further back. 16 teams, 62 alive. Killaroo being rolled onto here by 2 from Brazen Nation, who are still 3-manning it. It is a 1v2. They don't need to lose a player here, that's for sure. Killaroo posting up. Sands coming in for support. Do they know Killaroo is here? Jeez, he's actually got out of that clean. He's given up that sugar. Somehow they've come in. He's gone out. They've completely missed him here. If he can get Sands in, and they can dump some utility in. Sands is there watching. Speedy K comes across. Changes the numbers back in Brazen Nation's favour. But they are both in that sugar. Killaroo gets a knock. Pivy down low. Cherry is flushed. Killaroo, the S12K, in fact, onto Pivy. That is not what Brazen Nation needed at all. Oh, the bolty from Sands. Speedy K gets domed. And never mind, Invidious. It's just the Killaroo and Sands show. Brazen Nation, that's... Look, they were already at a disadvantage. It's a shame what they're sitting in the top 4, but they've been 3-manning all night, doing their absolute best. And Invidious here, they just pushed on to maybe thinking they can get an easy kill there onto Killaroo. They had the numbers advantage, but weren't quick enough to get rid of him. He managed to sneak his way out of that sugar killer, and then the rest of Invidious got across there to provide a bit of support. And Brazen Nation, they go out early. Mirage on the move for Bliss out early, having a little bit of a scope. 2 of them, in fact, in the vehicle. It's cruising through irrelevant territory. Duano further around the hill. Not really a compound you'd think Bliss would want to take, so he should be safe there, but you may be able to spot them out. They're just pushing a little bit of a few bowls to play on the top of this hill. They're going to scope this compound out right about here. And also, when looking towards the church across the ways, which Trident do have 2 in at the moment. Origami Orangutans moving their way through. Good little split from Trident at the moment in the south. Team's starting to make their moves. Excavators have got a bit of ground to cover, a couple of kilometres to get in. So too RO32. Jukesy out for Dixie. Can hear Eternity just on their rotate, but seems like they're staying clear. He's got a mini there. What side of the hill are those guys? Oh, there we go. Oh, they're on his side, in fact. Sees 2 and sees them easily. Doesn't have any support to get an extra gun in on this either. He waited for those shots to come from behind, so he did get some vision from further back, so he did have some shots coming from the guys across towards Hacienda. It would have been much more difficult for them, and in the end, I don't think any of them landed. Too much damage there, and immediately on the move. Eternity were rotating anyway. Excuse me. Soul Reaper's coming in the south side. Repugnant straight back into it. Having a good game. Touchwood. Don't want to jinx him. He did get a win earlier on for Soul Reapers. Just pulling up for a quick look towards Team Bliss. Safe at the moment, but they are going to move. Crate has been found across the road from Trident. They may be scoping out that church. They may want that. If they push 4 across there, they can pretty much have that. Engaging already. Monty. Seeing if he can get a knock in that bell tower there. Get a knock in the bell tower. Then it's possible to push in there. Wicko trying to control, though. Shots onto his boys. So Monty's going to see if he can sit Wicko back down. Even some shots into the stonework around Wicko may just poke him back around the corner a bit, but can't quite see him. So no shots heading that way just yet. Excavators coming in the north, Aurora in the south. Does Duano not have... No, Duano does have a vehicle. Psycho, it's not that far away. Potentially could have wandered out there. $15 teams, 59 alive. A minute and a half now to phase 2. Game 4 of the night. We've got 2 more to come after this. Let's see those emotes in the chat. Come on, who are you here to support? Which teams are you getting behind? One more week to go after this as well. We're in week 3 and there's 4 weeks of Premium League. Bam Bam still looking out towards VIP. RO32 pushing up towards Invidious here. Poonier up in second story. Had the better vision there. Under a minute now to phase 2. Always a little bit slow at the start of these Miramar games. Repugnance. Trying not to be caught out here. Just hanging out at the school so far. Right at the moment. And it's Trident. Having landed at Chum, still lurking close by. I would have heard that as well. They've given up the... Oh, they haven't... No, they haven't given up the church. They've got a... It's a bit of a 2-1-1 split there for Trident at the moment. Wicco and Snow the solos. Bliss have actually slingshotted to the other side. Slungshot? Flipped around the other side. Rotated to the other side of Chum. We'll just go with that. So Bliss have gone around Trident to be on their western side. That's a bit better. Soul Reaper's still pushing up to give support to Repugnance. Few shots towards Wicco there. Still holding church. And Trident still changing things up. I thought Snow might have been heading back to... Oh, what's happening over the north side? Kubota put down, has Cat in support. Almost getting run over, I think, by his own vehicle. Last super player there. Hyped up from their win. Shiny and real happy. Maybe just rolling back down to their vehicles. Oh, can Cat get some smoke out to save Kubota? Land some nice hits. But may have to leave Kubota. Vegas and Rip coming in that backside to see if they can get an angle. Kubota has gone. Looks as though last super player are leaving. Coming through on foot, in fact. Oh, spotting a player out. Down to the vehicle there. I'm not sure what's Rip is carrying. Has the mini. Hopefully, if they've got a decent scope, they need to get across there to be able to help out Cat, who is under pressure and is knocked as we say that. Rip leading the way. They need to get their guns into play. Yeah, they're actually backing off that, thinking it's too far gone. Phase 2 is going the way of Chamasera. And it looks as though Excavators are going to leave that fight with last super player. It's just the two back there. The other two are down on that west side of zone. And Chamasera itself is looking like it's getting busy. Oh, what am I? What player was I on that I've... Here we go. That's where I was going. I don't know how that didn't work. Flood with 229 damage as they push into Chamasera here. It's getting busy in town. VIP, Trident, Charm Farmers, all in there at the moment. Flood searching for these VIP guys who aren't far away, just working their way into town. Guru is down. Charm Farmers are going to be watching Trident across the way. Let's see if we can get some comms from Charm Farmers. Always good jumping on in with these guys.
You just joined us.
Probably Funky. Hi, Funky. Sammy, you're doing
Hi,
a great job
Funky.
today, mate. Honestly, really appreciate your casting tonight. And, you know, we're going to put on a show for you, all right, friend?
Yeah, we're just big chilling right now, you know, nothing to really see here. Just looking up at the
I'm going to knock this guy for you, Funky, in 3, 2, 1, 1.
Oh, great shot.
1.
Oh, beautiful. Oh,
One.
flush? Flush him?
1.
No flush. You're so bad, Maka.
1.
Remember when you were good at this game?
1. 1 and a half of 1. That's 0.5.
Yes.
Quick math. They're moving.
I'm gonna get the knock.
Wait, there's a bike out front of my building.
Oh.
That makes me scared.
Two a mono. Oh, one a marker
No,
in the corner.
Top of your building's clear, bro.
Bro,
I'm
he's
clearing
big shot.
toilets. No one's here.
I just exploded in one before the games tonight.
Oh, you're right.
Did you have to do that too?
Did he just pop my bike tire?
That's toxic. What's even your bike?
Oh, I know, right? Idiot. Wait, boys! I got another zone.
Oh, let's go. Nom
I'm
nom
gonna knock
nom.
him. Funky, I'm gonna knock him. I'm gonna knock him. Peek me! Oh, I whiffed. I whiffed. Okay.
I just want to shoot some people. Oh, I see one.
Where?
Oh, a marker. He's right window. Oh, I shot him, but I whiffed.
Okay, let's change the song. I just.
Oh, I wished again, boys. I retire. This is my formal resignation.
There we go. Maka calling his shots, but not quite landing them. Maybe Rue's hitting them above him. May have a slightly better angle, but it is pretty quiet there for Charm Farmers. Just sitting pretty at the moment. The phase 3 zone is feeding into them, so they're looking pretty tidy there. Look at that. We've got Bliss, Charm Farmers, Trident, and VIP all in Chamasera there. RO32 are sitting further up the hill from it, but the fighting looks as though it's on the outside. We'll go out to Irrelevant. They've got Dixie in front of them, who are unloading towards Eternity at the moment. Tassie with a grenade out in that direction, down towards the shack. It's going to have to be good. No, it's just going to be too far away, Tassie. It's a good attempt. Juke's out as well. More utility out. I'm not sure if it's just beyond range, I think. The smokes are out. Save them being third party. 14 teams, 53 alive. Good to get some comms there from Charm Farmers a minute ago. They are persisting. Headshots. Think it was 2 of them. Nefahor gets beamed out of that vehicle. Well played, Tassie. Eternity on the rotate. That's going to open it up for Irrelevant. Actually, Irrelevant moving in here. Let's get on some Irrelevant comms.
They're coming up under me.
Yeah, I've knocked one.
Careful,
Everyone's
Dino.
getting-
I get spotted by compound.
Yeah, I'm fine.
One on my left on the tree, the first guy you see.
He's coming around roadside.
Yeah, that's all you, Sevi. We can't do anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Just care of school when you're coming to me, Savia. I can't see them, but they're shooting.
He's gone far.
I'm running back.
We're still in here. I'm chilling.
I lost my smoke.
We might be able to just crash Chum. That looks free. Honestly. Yellow
Why
looks free.
about green? How many green?
We're in
I don't know. But it's just straight drive.
Comms there from Irrelevant, but we'll get over to Origami Orangutans because they are in trouble. Rain and Kanga down. Torb Main taking shots from Invidious here. It looks as though they're the ones putting Origami to death here. 6 kills for Invidious. Dixie now getting into a fight. We saw Irrelevant close by, but Irrelevant now have gone past them. Have flicked around towards Chamasera. Another team gets into Chum there. Soul Reapers are on the outskirts. So too Dixie. Shots from VIP coming out. Mirage gets the spray on a prog. Not quite the finish as the rest of the Bandits push up and over in onto the backside of Chum there. So Mirage still maybe to pick them up here if he sees them get across. No, there's too many walls there. Flood watching from up the hill. Can look across to VIP. There was a... Get some damage out. There was a knock onto Guru earlier. Torb still there. Asterix with some big air. Shots coming down. Oh, Torb in trouble. I think he's being covered from up the hill there. Yeah, on the rock as well. They're unloading into that shack. Oh, Sands on the move. Killaroo on the move. Utility out. Molly in. Doesn't work. Torb's in trouble here. Oh, no. Can't go at the backside. Killaroo gets him. Origami Orangutans are eliminated in 13th place. They go early. Invidious with 7 kills. Killaroo with 4. The man is in form. We're still dialing in to Chamasera. Oh, Paradox with an Orm over there. So I'd be very, very careful if I was Eternity. He may be under a bit of pressure, but that level 3 gear has taken some hits. Oh, God, that's painful. Slowly backing down the hill and then trying to go forward. Just get the Orm out and beam them. He's got to get across to the rest of Aurora because they are in trouble. They've run into RO32. Smoking himself out here. I'm not sure where he's going to go. He's in zone, and so to a eternity. Can he work off the back of this smoke? Let's see what the other guys are doing. Into a fight with RO32. Rupini's the one on point. Rupini's getting it done. Grenade. Oh, Rabs is very close, in fact. Oh, Rupini's just walked straight in, and he did not know how close he was on the side of the hay shed there. Tragix now comes out. Monty's getting involved to third party this. Top of the hills there. Paradox gets knocked by Dusky, so they are not going to be able to get back there for him. He should get finished off. Tragix is going to be alone. Comes in the back of the stables. There's still... What have we got? Grove is still there. Rabs is going to go. Paradox goes. Flashes out. Sees the peak, but Grove was there, and Grove was good. RO32 with 4 kills. Sinkin just being res there, and this zone's going to go away from Chum a little bit. Just slightly away. Monty is going to be watching these guys. They all have to move. Oh, can't get that second knock onto Sinkin either. It's going to have to think about a push back to the rest of Bliss. They're separated a little bit as the Bandits try and make their way in. Soul Reaper's still with 4. Flood looks across that way. Dixie on the move. Soul Reapers are waiting. Utility out that direction. They stay clear of it. Good grenades. Oh, no. Oh, they've run past. That's Tassie. It could only be Tassie. Straight past. Where's the rest of them? That's 2 down. 2 knocked. First Monkey Boy goes down. They're going to push into the school. They need to get around there. Rems is low. Hostile Goat and Repugnance working together here. They've actually come outside the school. Rems is down. 2 have been flushed. Actually, is Tassie still up? Jukesy it is, I think, alone. Prone at the moment. Smoke out. Can we get a res onto Rems? I think he can. He's going to smoke the window off. And Molly the end of the wall. That's not a bad Molly at all. Did manage to hit Repugnance as well. Invidious coming in onto this fight. Oh, the shots are coming from way away. VIP on the top of the hill. Punye still up though. Not wanting to poke out. Can we third party this? Dixie have got 2 up now. Utility through that window would make things difficult for them. Soul Reapers meanwhile. It's a 3-team fight here in the school. Good grenade around that corner. Almost saw Jukes in the middle. Smokes out. Has a good look at Rams, and Dixie go down. Invidious combined. They've got 9 kills now. Punye not backing off. Sees Repugnance. Has got 1 on the inside. Still drags it across. 1 the other side. And Soul Reapers go. Invidious have 11. Can they get Sands up? No, they can't. Goes too quick. 11 kills. They've got 2 left alive. We're still dialing in on Chamasera. RO32. Can they come out yet of the stables? Eternity are still watching. VIP have been fed rather nicely up here. Might get on some VIP comms as we go into late game. We don't want to stay in too long. We'll have a quick listen.
Did you notice?
Yeah, I know.
Yep, cool.
Sweet home Alabama. I want to do something.
Buggy coming out below us.
Yep. Switch up in that truck.
I don't have any ammo to spray at him again, bro.
Kills, bro.
Yeah, they sent it right down.
Can we push down there and flush them?
No.
You could try.
No.
I got a fucking Kobe.
Still got some
dead.
guys
LeBron.
on orange yellow that are going to be out in a second.
Oh baby, a triple.
Nice.
They're dead.
It's the fucking
Orange has to
biceps,
come out.
bro, the cannons.
School's
has
done.
come
It's
out.
just this compound below us here.
Orange
We have
and
to be
yellow.
careful of our backside getting pumped up.
I've been watching it. Like I've been holding. You guys have been having fun. I've been just holding.
There's a guy in the smokes on green at the drop Greg.
No, I think
don't
that
know if
guy's
he's dead
dead.
yet or
I
not.
think that guy's dead.
Breaching on the right. Breaching on the right. Just care that from now on, yeah.
Is he in those smokes?
You guys know what's been put up on, yeah? This ball.
No, can you remark?
This ball
Copy
on
that.
blue.
Yeah, yeah, it's
So
the
they
plateau,
can now,
right?
yeah, they can now come over and pick that.
I'm just smoking off your angle, Greg.
Thanks, bro.
You're right under me.
Who cares about under you? Hello?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Just telling you.
No way, bro.
So comms there from VIP who hold the high ground, and they're just eyeing in on this fight below them as Bandits and Charm Farmers are trying to come out. Irrelevant are down there. Bandits get finished off by Bliss on the other side of the zone. VIP only with the 3 kills. Teams are trying to feed into them. And finally, Charm Farmers go. There's Bandits there. Bliss above them. 8 kills for Team Bliss. Invidious had a stack of kills on the other side. 13 kills for Bliss, but they could go down, and they do. Big game from Invidious. But RO32 Grove for them was the last up. They've got 5. And look at the spread from Bliss coming in to clean up here. Mirage working around with Monty. 8 kills for Bliss. We've got 4 teams left up. 2 solos there. Irrelevant. Only have Bam Bam left up, sitting right below Crimson Typhoon. I think that's the other solo getting involved. Grove takes a bolty shot. Trying to get the 1v1 here for Bliss. Oh, sees the teeth of... sees the feet underneath. Yes, gets the knock onto Monty. Won't probably get the finish though, but VIP hear this. One tap's going to come across for a look to third party this. He's got them isolated. Mirage is looking for that res onto Monty. Flood is coming across for support. Doesn't see them under the truck. Doesn't see them under the truck. I think Flood may have spotted him out here. Goes prone. Tries to get a listen up here. Get some info from behind. There's still the solo. You can see that one from VIP is sitting back, waiting out that solo. I'm not sure if he 100% knows there's a solo below. They did see a team push below. One tap takes shots, manages to get back. VIP do have a fair chunk of this zone here. Nine kills for Bliss. Mirage, 750 damage. Flood 500. Monty about to tick over 5 as well. Boosting up here. 30 seconds. Guru spotted, not tagged. VIP want this solo gone. They want this solo gone. They get this solo gone. A little bit of loot as well. Oh, double loot down there if they can get it. Can't stay here too long though. They are leaving one tap back further with the bolty as well. Can't overextend here, one tap. He does still have Guru on the top of the tanks. That was risky. Just probably looking for a little bit more cover than what he's got here. Probably feels a little bit exposed on this left side. That's where Mirage and Monty are just sort of poking at the moment. Smokes them off. Grenade comes through it. I'd say they're both having the similar ideas here. One Tap and Bliss, both wondering if they can just sort of wrap a little bit lower. But it's just a little bit too open, really. Mirage hits those shots. As we see, a grenade does explode down to One Tap's left. Bliss, see, us. Well, there we go. That's why. They've got one down there. Guru coming in. It is a 3v3. Bliss with 9. VIP versus Bliss. Phase 8 zone is up. Mirage is in the middle. Mirage has the control as utility comes past. 800 damage, Mirage. still wary of that low side of the hill. Both teams will be wary of that position down there as utility comes over Mirage's head. VIP come up, all playing tightly together there. Flood out on this left side. Good damage out. Good damage out. He's looking for a head. Looking for a peek to hit that headshot. Oh, good grenade. Back to his direction. Mirage getting the knock on a Crimson Typhoon. Makes it to 3v2. I think One Tap may be looking for that res. Looks as though he is. Guru on 1 hit point. Utility raining in. They know he was tagged heavy. Not a lot of cover there. We go to phase 9. Bliss pushing in now. Mirage with support. It's Monty on his right side. Spots out. Guru finishes it off. Bliss get their first win of the night with 12. Bliss their first win of the night with 12. They've been chasing that. They need some more big games with this. They were a good 30 points behind Origami Orangutan, so they need more of this. More like this. 6 kills to Monty. Mirage with 4, and he would have been pushing 1,000 damage, I reckon. Mirage would have been very close. Flood with the 2. And VIP up into second, led by Crimson Typhoon, which I believe is Greg Shot. Jacked up. One Tap with the 1. VIP, they did hold a lot of control there in Chamasera for quite a while. Even when the zone sort of headed out towards the field, they had vision into Chum itself, and they had vision out to the field. You would have thought they could have farmed a few more kills, but all the other teams seem to be fighting each other and not really pushing out into the open. But still, second place for them. Relevant, another good finish for them. Just the 2 kills, but third place. Now, tell you what, Invidious, big game from Invidious. Look at them, 5th place. Asterix and Killaroo with 4 each. Punye with 3 and Sands 2. Big numbers there from Invidious. Love that. We have 2 games to come on Miramar. So, let's take a short break, get a drink, and we'll be right back. Still with 2 to go. I'm Funky AU. You're watching Premium League Div 1 PUBG. Don't go away. He's going to be covered by his team as best he can. The grenade from John Kazi. Oh, that's huge from John Kazi. They have walked into that. Look at that. 3 of them go down. Going to be able to see him, surely. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Jimmy's naded 3 of his teammates. What if this gets there? If this gets there. If it gets there. Oh, but he's just got provision up. Oh, Tchaikovsky steals it. He steals it. Best tier OCE. What's he going to do? Bang. That's what he's going to do. Gets the flash. 1v1. 1v1. Oka. Oh, straight ego. I think he's picked it. He picks him up. They get the flash. Straight ego wins it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What a play! Oh, what a... Can he finish on 1 here? Bang! Yes, he does! 7 kills, 17. 2 teams, 5 alive. Jailbait, I'm sorry, this could be too tough. 17 kills. Puts 1 down. Oh, puts 2 down. Oh my god, he's put 3 down. Shooting blanks, they pick up their first one. What the... What is going on with this zone? Oh, Invis! Look at Invis push up here. He's got the light. He's got the light. He gets rid of Blue Cactus. Invis with the big boy plays there for auxiliaries. Oh, Mishka! Drops a molly on himself. Just breaking hearts. Breaking hearts is defiant with the squad white. Play of the day. Right there. Lock it in. Pan throwing it is. No one can land a pan on Wellesley. They chase him around here. Who's it going to be? Can he take one of them with him? Can he take one of them with him? Wellesley, the pans are still flying.
The pans go. It's a grenade from Jukes. He takes half his team. And Wellesley. Was he burning? He is burning. Come on, Evie! Evie side gets the kill on Jukesy. Oh. Wow! Ghost with the nade. That was perfect. He has 4 kills. This is the event right here. Flood seals it. This is Flood taking away the Oris GeForce PUBG Pro-Am right there. Oh, get there. Oh, what a grenade. What a perfect bounce. Oh, nice little lob. Nice lob. Sakura being crashed on. Whoa, sent it. Oh, Tiger Foam steps out onto the balcony. Oh, rip. He gets potatoes with 6. Oh, I don't think he meant to get in there. He's going to be low. He's nearly going to be put down, is he? Got to get down. He jumps in the car again. Oh, twice in a row. Oh, I don't think he meant to do that. Just spread out a little bit. So, look at that. Oh, and look at that. There's one behind. Monty's back there. They didn't see Monty. Monty has 3. Welcome back, everyone, as we head to game number 5 of the night. Good timing as the plane is about to head over this last map. And if you just missed the last game, Bliss getting their first win of the night to close the gap towards Origami Orangutans. They'd been trailing them, but just hadn't quite been able to close that gap. I mean, they'd still been having good games, but so had Origami Orangutans. Origami had managed to get a lead early on, and then they just managed to hold that lead, through the first first 2 weeks and even through tonight. But that game from Bliss, maybe that is the start of things. Let's check out the leaderboard after that win from them and let's have a look to see, how they have closed the gap. There you go. It was upwards of 30 points. I think it was a tad over 30-point lead coming into that last game, but it's now reduced to 11 points there by Bliss in that game. So that was a big one from them. Origami were actually out very early, so that's really favoured Bliss to be able to close that gap. Not a lot of points for Origami Orangutans there. I reckon they got pulled apart by Invidious, who had a big game on the kills. 5th place with 13-ish, I think it was, from memory. 13 kills, we'll say. And that has allowed them to jump up into the top 8. There they are, Invidious there. 8th place. Aurora Esports only 1 point in front. A little bit of a gap up to that top 6, though, from those guys. Dixie up on 91 points. But look, so close behind. RO32, we'll just jump into the game, but RO32 on 73 points. Charm Farmer 72. Soul Reaper's 71. And VIP, so close to a win there. 2nd place for them. They've moved up to 12th place, and they're on 67. So, I mean, you can throw a blanket over those teams that are fighting for sort of the bottom spots of the top 8 there, sort of fighting for that 7, 8, 9 spot. They are just super close on points at the moment. And as Phase 1 pops straight over Picardo and 16 teams, 61 alive. Looks as though no hot drops at the moment. Last Super Player and Excavator still on shoots in the north. Who are we short? Unfortunately, Brazen Nation still 3-manning it. Oh, Invidious, that's a shame. They're 3. Excavators are 3 as well. Whoa, not what I was doing. And Excavators are 3. And dropping into very similar territory. The bottom of the crater, by the looks of it, with Last Super Player. This could be dangerous. Last Super Player in form, already picking up a win tonight. Are they all here? Have we got 3 here? Looks as though we've just got 3 here. They're on the move. Mr. Clay pushing in towards Excavators. It looks as though they're running all M16s. Ah, no. Vegas with the M4. And they are ready.
Well, Mr. Clay didn't actually push any further than when we saw it, so opens up a little bit. No helmet, that's a problem. That could be the problem. Are they backing off? Or just wrapping around potentially? Probably still looking for a helmet. I want to engage without a helmet. I reckon all players would be looking for a helmet here for Clay. Do they even... No, even Real Happy's without a helmet. Who else have we got in here? Molly's the one in here. Also without a helmet. How can you be? Shiny's the one that's not there. Next field over by the look of it. Next field over. What about excavators? Cat's not that far away. And has actually level 2 helmet. Finds himself a Scar. The rest of the guys in Vegas kitted up. Kubota as well. Molyu lurking close by. Just the other side of the containers. May be able to catch... Oh, it's not actually up high enough. Shiny's going to come through. Information's going to come from Shiny. Oh, good information. Headshot. Cat too good. Shiny looking... Mr. Clay covering. It's just Molyu down at the moment. Cat. Oh, the mutant. The DMR spam from Mr. Clay that we know him all too well from. As Real Happy gets involved. The 1 hit point and survives that. Real Happy needs the support here. Vegas is knocked. Kubota is finished. Cat still there. Spotted by Real Happy. Shiny's still covering from further back, so very difficult for Cat to get out of there. Headshot. Beautifully done. Excavators go out in 16th place, and they will get the res off on Molly there. Mr. Clay gets across there. First team gone. Phase 1, as we saw, sent it up over Picardo. So Brazen Nation have made probably the best move they possibly can. It's a 2-1 split, very central, and good compounds to hold as well. So, a few teams are rotating, and now Raw coming in that south side. Bliss set up pretty well as well. Britain has shifted out already for them. He's got Soul Reapers coming from that backside. Bryn out getting a little bit of information. Origami Orangutan spotting out Dixie. 2 in the vehicle taking shots. Several guns from Origami Orangutans having a look across there. Getting some damage out. No knocks there. We have seen the end to Excavators already. They did have a win earlier tonight, but they are gone in 16th place in Game 5. Plenty of room in the south for Aurora. It looks as though RO32 are going to follow the coastline and come in behind Aurora, it looks like. So they'll have room to fill in there. Jeff is opening up. Really good looks. Nice shots. Get some damage out onto Hikerman, who wraps around underneath. Can Jeff get across? Getting some shots down. Maybe able to see them. Not quite yet. 3 minutes until phase 2. Jeff puts the gun away to try and get across. Immediately takes shot from Dixie across in the shanty. Unfortunate there. Jeff was looking for some more damage onto Origami Orangutans, but Dixie it is. Shooting across there. Tassie with some damage. Brazen Nation they've just slightly switched up their 2v1. Not 2v1. The 2-1 split, I should say. They've decided to drop 2 across here into this compound. Leaving Cherry over at the warehouse at the moment. Still plenty of room for tees. Bliss with a bit of a 2-2 split, potentially. Wouldn't be surprised if it's more like a 2-1-1. But Bryn and Monty shacked up at the moment. Last super player with 3 kills to their name. Coming in from Crater Fields. Irrelevant coming in from the northeast. Soul Reapers look towards Bliss. Otherwise, everything's pretty quiet here so far. Good spread from Aurora in the south. We'll see what happens when RO32 make their way in. Big boy Mako just creeping up towards Soul Reapers. Missed his bolty shots earlier. Last game. He's gone the mini so far, and we'll see if he switches to a bolty later game or if he's put that one in the holster. Had enough of the bolty after last game. Origami are all tucked up together down there below Shoe Horse. Very tucked up indeed. Having a nice little time. We're getting a knock onto Wicco. That means someone from Trident does have to make that move across. Rue spotting out someone to the north there. Just giving that one away. Dixie still looking across the valley. Origami getting a spray down. The Bam Bam, two of them sprayed down. Oh no, Ty goes. Dwayno's in trouble. Headshot, knocked out. What's this? What is this? Kang has two. Torb has actually been knocked there. Somehow, I don't know by who. I did miss that, but Safer is coming off. Relevant, are they down to... Yeah, they're down to Big Mouse. That's a rotate straight up the road. I mean, Origami, I don't think we're even really set up. I didn't jump in there and have a look, but it just looked like they were still looting through. And it was just sheer luck that Irrelevant just sent it straight down the road and drove into them. It didn't look like a setup. Didn't look like a Rhodes camp from Origami that we have seen before, and even seen earlier tonight. So that was just luck that they're drivens that they just fed those kills to Origami. And this phase 2 zone goes back the way of Power Grid. That's a very hard shift up to the northwest. And last super player that has fed to them again. So this is good. The game that they won earlier in the night on Erangel, they had about 8 zone feeds, and this is just perfect. Feeding into them onto Power Grid. Origami running and gunning. Dixie running and gunning as well. Kang with 2 kills. Heikeman the 1. Torb did get res there. So pushing up towards Dusky. He sits atop of the hill here. Oh, a car flip. Oh, yes. Oh, they line up. Oh, no. 1's out the window. 2's out the window. Headshot from Dusky. Kang. Grenade to follow up. They are immediately out to rest. Does this even get there? Does it get there? Yes, it does. The follow-up. Short. All there, Origami. They all pull up there. Dusky. Shots come straight back towards his direction. Shoe Horse is watching from an angle as well. Dusky gets knocked. That is no good, being knocked up there. Origami will get the reses, I think. Charm Farmers can see across here, can they? Who are they looking to Origami? They have to move anywhere. They're outside of zone. VIP are going to feed in towards last super player. Brazen Nation are into Picardo with Big Mouse. Last super player are out. They're ready for VIP. Mr. Clay is there. Pulling up on the Power Grid VIP. They're on the outside. They've come from a second place last game. They don't want to lose players here. They need to continue the form. They've left one back. Guru's still back there. Clay hears it. Absolutely rolls him with the mutant. May as well be an AR, really. Shiny here's the rotator around. Crimson Typhoon on that backside. He's low health. Manages to run it away to the tree. 3 hit points, in fact. Should be able to get out okay. Origami still not completely out of this. Dusky Oh, Shoehorse is going to get there. Has managed to make that crawl down, although Heikeman. Oh, could get them both here. Oh, Shoehorse saw him. Dusky's going to go now. Now that Shoehorse has to back off. Dusky's gone. Heikeman with 2. Kang with 2. And Shoehorse isn't careful. They'll get him too. Mirage down on the edge of Picardo. Spotting out Brazen Nation. Can't afford to lose a player early because they are 3-manning it. Have been all night. Big Mouse over there as well. Oh, shots straight through the building from the other side. Nice grenade through the window under pressure. Big Mouse soloing it now for Irrelevant. Has managed to pick up a kill too. Actually, is that onto Brazen? Are they down to 2? They are. They have lost Cherry. So, looks as though they did lose one there to Big Mouse. Good points for Irrelevant. Still going Power Grid Picardo as we're into Phase 3. Aurora on the south side. Good zone for Eternity here. Needs to be able to hold that. VIP and Dixie fighting there. 2-2 for Dixie with Jukes and Tassie just creeping up on Power Grid. Last super player, they're still there, but they're all up that southern end at the moment. So northern side of Power Grid is actually free for another team. Potentially could have 3 teams in Power Grid if we do shift back that way. Is definitely possible. As Bliss pushing more into Picardo by the look of it. Couple of rotates around the western side. Invidious is 1. RO32 is another on the other outside of them. Could get some drive-bys. Seat switches happening up here. Poonier scouted. Doubling back. Grove should get through okay here. Poonier's out for a look. Getting across to the long building. Doesn't want RO32 crashing down here. All they can do really is loot here. Rabs with the bolt. He's sitting back. He's looking the other direction, in fact. Up the way of Dixie, but they are up onto Power Grid at the moment. One tap, very close. Oh, can't quite pull the shots down on Grove. Didn't want to overexpose either as Invidious gets shots up there and more from RO32 roll up underneath. Needs some support. Does have one close by. Grenades come out. Apsy's the one that's going to cover from further back. One tap working his way around, hoping there is no one further back. Should hear that vehicle soon. Murado takes a few hits. Apsy makes his way away. Sinkin is still there though behind a one tap. And Rab supporting with the bolty. Oh, Sinkin still peaking though. 3 hit point peaks from one tap. Sinkin shifts around, rotates, needs Apsy in here. They wrap around. Grove is down. 2 of them are going to push in. Does get the headshot, can't get the finish. Apsy helps out, finishes off. One tap goes. Crimson Typhoon is gone. Grove is gone as Invidious push in. 3-manning it in game 5. They've got 2. Poonier has 2, in fact. Leads the way as well, pushing towards RO32, who need to go into zone. So to do Invidious, but they've got Fury above them for VIP, and I fear that they've left their vehicles, and now Bandits are coming through. Let's listen to some Bandits comms, shall we?
Oh, it's ladder 3 for me.
Oh, come on, you're fucking.
Bro,
can you get res?
Yeah, I got res.
Yeah,
They're in a
that's right.
fight.
Server's so fucking shit, man.
I just couldn't hit my shot.
Bandits not enjoying things there. They still have 4 up though, so they're not in that bad of a situation there. Wiki covering from further back, so too Stone. It's Proficient and Progdog here on the front line. They've still got Sands they can finish off. Meanwhile, RO32 pushing in onto Fury, see if he can work his way out of the shantytown here. Can he deal with 3 from RO32? They're staying pretty tight together at the moment. Bliss and Eternity getting into a fight. Bliss in trouble. They're down to 1. We'll get across there if we can. They know Fury's in here by the look of it. There's a couple of solos over here. Sands is another one. Do they know he's on this building? Yeah, pushing in close. I think they're just clearing out systematically. As one. Oh, he's pushed. Oh, he's pushed for the flush. He did get the flush, but VIP go in 14th place. Another knock onto Proficient. I think that's second knock. Stone Noughts, meanwhile, need some support as soon as they get Proficient up. Bandits need to turn their attention back this way towards Trident. Stone's working that way. Spots out last super player coming out of Power Grid. Gets some shots down. They're still holding Central, their last super player. Repugnance is just pushing up towards Center as well with nice little mountain goat track here. Oh, gets the tags. Can't quite get enough there. Stone Noughts, though, mountain goating through onto Trident. Needs the rest of Bandits here. Doing his own thing. Airburst grenade above him was cooked very nicely. Needs that to disappear. The flashbang. Bliss are gone. The solo Sands is doing work. RO32 down to 1. 1v1 over here. Bandits off in the background. Invidious with 3. Grenades coming out, I think, from Bandits. Oh, hello, says Rabs. Let's get across. It could be grenades from Charm Farmers here. Taking shots. Invis pushing up with Husey. Origami Orangutans. Kang's about to bleed out. I think they're trying to get the res, are they? Yes, Rain is there. They're in a bowl with absolutely no smoke. They can't peek over. I think Heikeman is covering. They're losing all the utility in there. It is Heikeman covering. Rain's going to go the grenade. There it is. Heikeman getting those shots back. Husey, the grenade onto Husey from Rain. This turns the tables back the other way. Molly is good from Macca right into that smoke. Still utility going back. Nice grenade. Still gets some damage onto Charm Farmers. Macca is the one with the free hands at the moment. Smoke is out. Both these teams are outside of the zone. Another good grenade from Rain. Invis and Husey are both down. Macca's got to be careful there. Look at Jeff pushing up to the top there. Soloing it, and Macca could get spotted. Does get spotted, but Jeff getting his bike to the high point. Last up, Jeff with 5 kills for Eternity. Stand my bike back up. He's done well to get up here. What? How? Jeez. Oh, airtime. Nearly lands on Pivy's head. Pops out. How did he get his bike up there? That's nuts. Finally, Rabs goes, and RO32 are out. Dixie just been biding their time on the north side of zone. Still just the 1 kill. They were sitting north side of Power Grid. South side, though, last super player, they've got 7 kills. They're just flexing out from that south side. They can pull back. Bandits being pulled apart. 2 knocks there. Stone is about to go. Wiki's gone. Prog Dog medding up. 3 kills for Real Happy. Leads the damage. 640. Clay with the 1. Shiny dropped. Snow was there for Trident. Miller knocked. Need some smoke out. Real Happy not hanging around for a res. Gonna push the case onto Trident here. Still 2 back for the... Sorry, is it 2? 1 back for Bandits. It's Progdog back there. Not having a good game. Mowed down there by Real Happy. Up towards 700 damage. They switch out. Snow's there. Can't hit the head. It's a flash. Grenade from Molly onto Snow. Still 2 up for Trident, below last super player. They've pushed up to 10 kills now. That's a bite. 2 down. Sees 1 running. Trident go out in 7th. 13 kills for last super player. They are on the march. On the other side, Jeff and Pivy. Whoop. As if that bounced off of that. Oh, that was dangerous. That flash will work. Oh, he's not there. Oh, it's Ringer Rosie. They're going around in circles. Pivy is trying to get meds off. Is he down to bandages? Oh my god. Both about similar health now. Now the flashes will come back and forth. Oh, that's a flash. That's worked. Oh, caught from the other side. That is unfair. We had a good 1v1 happening. Brazen go in 6th place. Well played, Pivy. Unfortunate. Jeff is just being dialed in on. This is I think, GG, Jeff. You have 500 damage and 5 kills. You've done all you can do. Nowhere to go from here. The grenade does the job. 4 teams, 12 alive. Origami orangutans. Oh no, they're caught between Dixie and last super player. Look at them push in here. 880 damage for Real Happy. 7 kills. 15 kills last super player. They are on something else tonight. Kangmo down. Heikeman is next in the line. Shiny pushing up towards 800 damage. Flushed out. It's only a matter of time now. Heikeman running away. Takes the shots. Rain. Oh, shots coming from Heikeman. Defending as he can. Shiny stands up. Oh, just about pushes straight over into it. Molly meds up. Real Happy's the one. 8 kills. Dixie going to come around and try and third party this. It could be all over. They're shooting. They're engaging from further back. Elevated had a nice look. Jukesy still opening up. There's 2 down. This last super player were looking amazing. They've just got no cover. There's 3 downs. It could be all over in a rush here. Grenade out from Jukesy. If that's going to be short, I think. Finally, there's smoke out. Clay's there. Clay's there. He gets away from the grenades. They're still coming in. He needs to think about a res, but he can't. Elevated's going to come across the top. Mr. Clay's there, gets elevated, but can't get Jukesy. Last super player, they were looking hot. Meanwhile, on the other side, Dixie with 6, closing in on Origami Orangutans. Macca is still there as a solo. Let's not forget that. 2 solos. It's a 3v, 1v1. Elevated could be res, though, for Dixie. Jukesy with 5. Medding up. They were both hurting over there. Macca's still out on that rock. In zone. And Heikeman is pretty central here. This is Dixie's game to lose now. Only got 2 solos to deal with. Jukesy back to full health. Around here with Elevated. Just boosting. Helmet's a bit cooked. It's going to sort of opens out here, but they're just wanting to move around to that north side. To get into that zone. Sounds like smoke out from Macca. No, it's not. Smoke out behind them, was it? Nine kills for Origami Orangutans. 850 damage. There's some players racking up the damage here this game. Macca up towards 500 for Charm Farmers. Origami go. 1 player left. Jukesy with 6 kills. 600 damage. Leading the way for Dixie. Macca happy to sit. Make them come to him. He's got zone still. Minute away from phase 8. Doesn't have to go anywhere. Oh, yep, spotted. Oh, they've dialed in now. Flash is out. Can he drop Elevated? Can't drag it across. Tazzy was there with the backup. Dixie Enormous with an 8-kill win. Dixie with the win there to keep their spot up into the top 8, just to secure it a little bit better there. Jukesy leads with 6. Tassie, Rems 1 each. They came in, got control of the north side of the power grid there. Didn't need to worry about that south side. I mean, last Super Player were down there and they were just having a rollicking good time. So Dixie just did their own thing. Last Super Player, they pushed out looking for kills, and I mean, props to them. They had a bunch of kills as well. But in the end, they got closed out. Dixie left the power grid, came around, managed a third party. Last Super Player, they just got completely exposed there. They had good angles onto Origami Orangutans, but they didn't have the angles on Dixie. They got rid of them, and then they got rid of the remaining couple of teams that were already pretty hurt in the late game. Macca there soloed it through for Charm Farmers. 2 kills there for him, and Husey the 1. Origami managed to make it through as well into third. Heikeman left up there with 2, but 2 each also to Rain, Torb, and Kang with 3. And there we go. Last Super Player into 4th place. So they are on tonight, because real happy with 8 and Shiny the 4. Molly 3 and Clay the 1. Still very good points there for last Super Player. That certainly still could change things on the leaderboard. We've got 1 game to come. 1 game to come. I'm Funky. You are watching Premium League Div 1 PUBG. We'll be right back.
Do you feel it? Let's do this.
Clear to engage. Go, go, go.
Yes, we are back again. Game number 6 coming up in just a moment here for Premium League PUBG Div 1 here. I'm Funky AU. Thanks for everyone with the support through the night. Good number of people in the chat, and certainly a good number of people throwing support behind their teams. You know, and that's what we want to see. We want to see those emotes spammed in the chat. Get behind the teams. Get a little bit of smack talk going in the chat. We don't mind that. Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit. It's good. The Dixie with the win there, but I mean, we can't take anything away from last Super Play. They had a huge game, and they looked like they were going to stomp everyone there. Sorry, excuse me. Looked like they were going to stomp everyone there, but Dixie got it done in the end, managed to get the third party on them. Let's see what that's done to the leaderboard, because I thought Dixie may have jumped some spots with that win. But I did have to double check where last Super Player were sitting. And in fact, so Dixie were 3 points behind last Super Player. And after racking up all those kills, last Super Player have actually stretched the lead over Dixie, even after Dixie got the win. So there you go. And look, the top 4 haven't changed. Origami Orangutans, even after Bliss's win earlier, Origami Orangutans have stretched their lead again, stretching it further out. Charm Farmers have shifted. Oh, are they up a spot, Charm Farmers? They did get there to second place. I think they might have gone up. They're up into 7th place. Invidious hold 8th. Last game of the night, Game 6. Plane has just exited the top of your screen. Last game of the night. Make sure you are in here and get behind your teams. Phase 1 zone pops right around Hacienda, right around... Well, pretty much right over... here we go. Look at that. Tassie. Right over Tassie, sitting here at Hacienda. Oh, shots coming out early from Shoehorse. Moo Wick put down. Not sure if that was on a parachute or was Wick running. Was he on parachute looking for a vehicle? Can Bandits get across there? They're not attempting to get across there. Shoehorse is out. Is Wick crawling? Or is just given up? No, Wick is actually crawling. With a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. Treehorse manages to spot him out. Eternity, first team on the board. So there we go. 16 teams, 61 alive. So we're short players again. Well, Bandits just lost one. Is it Brazen? Yes, Brazen with 3. They've been 3-manning it all night, Brazen. It's yeah, it's not fun. That is for sure. That's, anyway, that's probably an understatement even. Invidious with 3 again. The last 2 games have been with 3. So it's been a bit of a struggle. Struggle town for a few teams getting players this season. I mean, we have had full lobbies. But the struggle is real sometimes. We do have 2 other lobbies on tonight. Haven't mentioned that yet, but 2 other lobbies. This is Div 1. We've got a Div 2 and 3. So, I mean, hey, if you are interested in getting your team into PUBG and playing some competition, you know, we have Div 2 and 3. I mean, you can certainly get your team rocking in Div 3 to start things out. I did not know, could not tell, did not see these teams being close together, but Bam Bam is gone. And Apsy is on the board. So, Bam Bam just a little bit too close to dropping there to RO32. I think everyone else is rather spread out except for Brazen and Charm Farmers. As the shots rip out onto Speedy K. Oh, Cherry! Can't get the flush. Still has a player in Viz to get across to get that res. Pivy goes through. Oh, shots. Oh, landing them. Oh, landing them, Cherry. I'd run over there. Pivy's here for support. Oh, no one's back there. Oh, he's going to continue. He's going to go through. Oh, Hit it. Can't hit it. At least they'll get the finish onto Aru. That's what Brazen Nation need. 195 damage. So close. 5 hit points that would have been left. So get. Bryn out early for Team Bliss. PB in there for the loots. All of Brazen drop on in. Origami out around Power Grid. Eternity just to their north. They get fed nicely with San Martin. Plenty of time to loot through there and pick up everything they need. Dixie now just decide to spread out a little bit after being fed this Phase 1 zone. VIP coming from Elazar. Charm Farmers just poking out of Minas. Losing 1 to Brazen Nation. Team starting to rotate now. Pretty quiet at the moment. Let's go listen to Dixie after their win, shall we? See how the banter's going.
Did you find a grip anywhere, big man?
No, fuck me, no grips.
I need to get a grip.
There's a grip. There's a grip on yellow if you want to go and get one. There's like a thumb grip.
Nah, dude. I don't need a grip, mate. It's fucking. I don't kill people anyway. I just shoot at things.
Is there any not rubbish shotguns or any? Okay, nice. Good. In case. Two
I'll be right back.
smokes.
1 sec.
One name. What was that fucking music?
What?
When he was talking, he was like, "Hey, fucking."
No, yeah, because his fucking mic's terrible. He's doing an emo while he's AFK. Hope we get crashed. Cars between us?
Maybe VIP.
No.
Oh no!
Chelsea!
What are you doing?
Wait, someone just took this. Wait, one vehicle just took MMI.
Oh shit!
Someone just took the, yeah.
I don't know if you guys can pick out and like take that top.
Comms there from Dixie. All quiet so far for them. Mirage just stalking Trident here. I think he's actually just run up on foot and sitting behind Jam's vehicle here. You should hop in it. Hop in it with Jam. Oh, the opportunity was there. Jam just had the absolute pants scared off him there. 100%. Thinking, where did Mirage come from? I had no clue. 100% Mirage, though. Should have jumped in. Yep, absolutely. Jumped in and panned him. That would have been absolute gold. Dixie looking across the VIP. We heard their comms just moments ago. 2 minutes away from Phase 2 here. Game 6 of the night. RO32 and Irrelevant still to come in on the south side. Dixie still holding centre. Over at La Bendita. Aurora having a nice look towards Bliss. Bliss picking up a kill already. Crate dropping somewhere as the plane goes over. Soul Reapers have been reduced to 2. Looking across the Charm Farmers, having to play things a little bit slower now. Origami Orangutans find themselves very central. Just over a minute still to phase number 2. $16 teams, 56 alive. Still got another week to go after tonight. And then we'll be all done for the year. More PUBG comp on tomorrow night as well. Shots heading the way of Kang. As Brazen with a 1 kill so far. Just still looting through Graveyard as we're 40 seconds away from that Phase 2 zone. Sand's still a long way back for Invidious, but looks like is still on the move. So too Vegas from Excavators. What is Sand? Is Sands maybe disconnected up there? Oh, shots. Oh, sorry, it's not. Oh, no. That, my mistake. Sands gets put down. Might have been lagging, possibly. Oh, he's disconnected in maybe. Oh, I'm not sure. Having some issues, I think. We shall see. At least they're... Oh, no, they're not all there. Is it last super player coming in? It certainly is. Oh, and they're in trouble. Asterix is the last one left up in there. Trying to get that res off. It's probably no good. It's probably no good. He gets the drop on one. He's still there. Goes upstairs. Oh, and goes. There was one up. Did they climb? How did Shiny get up there? He ran up the stairs. Anyway, last super player. They've got 3. Molyneux res. Straight up. VIP into a fight with Excavators. Rip turns, has the molly. Tries for the hip spray, but runs straight out into a one sap. Who's still there for them? There's still one up somewhere. Oh, that too. Vegas is getting rained on. Excavators go in 15th place. It was the last super play with another kill there. 4 kills already for them. Phase 2 zone, meanwhile, has popped. Gone a little bit more towards water treatment play. And last super play get fed again. Dixie and Jukesy. Grenade out for the finish. Doesn't quite finish off Piv. Molly's pretty close. Grenade's back the other way. And Dixie just rolled back into the safety of their compound. Macca sitting back. Loves this hill, Macca. See him up here a bit. They do loot this area. Blessed with plenty of room to move in the south. Oh, Hughesy. Charm Farmers and last super player crashing the same compound together. Mr. Clay, too good. Too quick. Did take a lot of damage, though. Oh, there you go, Hughesy. Oh, so close. Oh. Grenade out. Might have been from Clay anyway as Molly crashes in. Invis is still here. Macca is too far back to help. Has to get inside a building for cover. 2 against 1 here. Invis is... I've seen Invis do some pretty crazy things. You've seen it in my montage through the night as well. Invis is in there. But this could be difficult. 1v4 it looks like it's going to be. Macca's got a hole of Bliss rolling up underneath him, so it could be difficult to get across here. Now they make the push over. They've got 4. Oh, no. Can't get Shiny. Says, no thanks. Don't give me that. Gets him down to quarter health. And Macca still over here. That's Flood climbing up to Macca. Mirage as well. Macca knows all the access routes up this way. Trying to keep it quiet. Flood might have heard him now. Yeah, this running, Flood's definitely onto him, I reckon. The shot's pinging in. I reckon Macca's, yes, Macca's been spotted further back by Bryn, actually. Could give Bliss access here. What are we? 5 seconds away from that next phase. Last super player, after getting that compound, send 2 out. Opting for a 2-2 split. Immediately have to change. They were mid-rotate. So in vehicles, that's good. They can adjust on the fly. That's perfect for them. Macca has to move. Bliss have to move. They'll all leave. Shots out from Aurora. Paradox sat back down. Well, they need to rotate anyway. They've got RO32 coming around eastern side behind them. Origami Orangutans have got a good spread around Hacienda. Spotting out a Relevant as well. Kane just searching. Now spots out Bliss. Oh, RO32 have rotated straight into Aurora. Rapini working. It's going to have Rabs coming in from behind. He's going to... he's going to catch Rabs. Yes, no, they're both low on health. RO32 are gone. Rabs is going to go, and Rapini gets domed by Repugnance. Had some help with the RO32, but there's Repugnance there, and RO32 pulled apart. Aurora with 4. Trident go to VIP. They get ripped apart, but last super player are getting involved. There's Trident. And now One Tap's in trouble. The pre-fire in the corner, not quite good enough. Right idea, though. Is anyone still down there? One Tap finished off. Greg shot is there. Looks back towards Brazen. And 6 for VIP. They only lost 1 there. Last super player knew the compound they wanted, and they took it. 7 kills. They are in some form tonight. Under a minute away from Phase 4. Game 6. Last game of the night here. Week 3 of the season. Next Sunday night. Next Sunday night is the last one. Can anyone catch origami orangutans? Bliss managed to pull them back to 11 points after one of their win earlier. They just need a couple more of those. Lots of guns out for Bliss here at the moment. 3 kills now. Looking towards Aurora and towards Soul Reapers. 20 seconds to Phase 4. Tragic's in the open, running. Bryn's really holding that. Grenade's going to come out. Shack play. They are certainly holding on Aurora. Not looking to engage that next zone. Look at that one straight in towards Brazen Nation. I think Greg Shot needs some support from VIP. I'd be getting over there super quick. That compound in the middle. Last super player. I'd be surprised if they don't push that compounds. Brazen Nation are watching them. They're not moving. They're happy to stay where they are for the moment. But Brazen, 2 of them, Speedy K and Cherry, just holding the tanks here, or the silos, whatever you like to call them. So they'd be hard to hold. They're round. No hard corners on them. VIP move. They get across for support. Macca jogging it in the blue. Had to wait for Bliss. It's going to chunk... it's going to burn through some meds out here. Aurora very spread. Cow is low. That blue zone's coming in. Macca could cause some problems here still. Tragic's looking towards Bandits, who have just pulled up down the hill from them. Eternity going to rotate around that north side. The shed's warehouse is open on that north side. Bliss down the south. Peak battles with last super player for VIP. 555 on the damage for Greg. I'm hearing grenades somewhere in the background. I'm thinking it's off Rapini. They're going back and forth onto Bandits. 4 kills. Aurora can't quite see them there. They've got to be careful they don't get third-partied there, Bandits. I mean, surely there's vision to them from Eternity. Macca gets found. Does no damage back there. Tragic's is wise to the move. Still with room over there, Aurora. Bryn out on that left flank, but at the moment, Monty closing in onto a Relevant here. Trying to get some knocks with the utility. They're just sitting down in that bit of a bowl. Can't quite fish them out. Those fish in a bowl. Origami spot out Bliss though. Can't crest over either. Still taking shots. Origami with 4 up at the Hacienda area. Now Eternity turn their attention to Bandits. I knew they could see across there. I don't have much cover at all. Tiniest of dips. You probably can't stand up without being spotted. Heikeman looks towards Eternity. Jeff on the roof. Can't finish him. Blue zone comes through. Don't want to take too much of that damage. Bryn right out on the outskirts here. Does have wheels. Bliss just controlling in the south. Sorry, is doing well to gatekeep here. I also think they may have lost their vehicles. So, wait on. The utility did come down the hill. They looked like they were intact. Apart from that Murado. No kills yet for Soul Reapers, but they've survived and they've got Aurora knocking on the door behind them. I mean, no point Aurora coming here. They just need to wrap around these guys and leave them. And it looks as though that's possibly what they're going to do. I'd say they're looking towards that south side. Bliss are down there. Flood's going to be watching. It's just, do they push in onto the compound that Dixie are holding, or do they play, or are they looking for the area? Oh, Cow. Cow with an arm. Flood hits him. Smoke out. Gets himself some cover, Cow. They are looking for that Dixie compound. Cow's pulled up wide because he's looking for that. He's looking to cover them from further back. Rems has to met up. They managed to get 3 in, but Tragics has gone down. Cow with 321 on the damage. Has to shift in. Paradox needs support. The smoke comes out. He is pinned in here. Aurora go. Dixie managed to get Cow on the way in, and then under the vehicle, Paradox goes to Bliss. They're still working over Irrelevant. I think they've probably used through the utility. Bliss on the backside. They're just outside of zone here. Searching to see if Aurora are all gone. Oh, the move from VIP. Or is it from Ellis? Last Superplay. It was. Greg Shot's just gone over there to take the fight to them. Pushing further away from zone. Fury still out with the utility. It must have paid off for VIP because 2 players have gone from last super player. Fury is knocked. 7 kills for VIP, so they've done well. Bandits get in now. They take the fight to last super player. They would have used a bit of utility on Aurora. Proficient is there, looking for a better game. Timing the flash. Gets flashed himself. Vehicle goes in there, throwing everything they've got into the garage here. Stone. Oh, and they walk into a hail of death. And Shiny and Molyneux survive at 12 kills for last super player. Molyneux 400. Same with Shiny. 12 kills. Another big game for last super player. Brazen Nation get the feed. They are only down to 2 players, so if any amount of players come in there, they are in trouble. Let's look across to Origami Orangutans. They're also still trying to dig out Irrelevant. There we go. Headshot from Monty. Now could be the time. Smoke off Origami. Push this bowl. The bowl is out, but they need these players gone. Need to clear this south side. I mean, if Irrelevant just took their vehicles and shifted, no problem. But they haven't gone yet, so they need to be removed. Well short. Twino on the backside. Gets some damage. Another save could be difficult to res. Can potentially smoke him back. Origami Orangutans on the move. Pushing Brazen Nation. Last super player have moved well. Speedy K. They're on the other side of that wall. Speedy, so probably protected from the grenade. Oh, Heikeman. Oh, no. Heikeman's run over Kang. Heikeman out on the rock. Speedy K, what can he do? Grenade comes through. He's got to watch that backside. He's got Heikeman behind him, taking shots from the Heikeman air from behind. Oh, Cherry. Oh, that's where Cherry is. Oh, sneaky play. Saw him on the minimap, but didn't realise he was actually top of the tower. and is in zone as well. Bliss still trying to fish a Relevant out of here. This has taken a lot of time and energy and utility. Big Mouse fighting. Dueno goes down. Big Mouse alone. Finally, they should clear out here. Origami aren't there. Big Mouse not giving up, but he goes down as immediately as he gets the knock onto Monty. Smokes are out. Double res needed for Bliss. I don't know if Bryn can do this. He's going to go with the carry. Doesn't have to go too far. Terry not moving. Oh, a Dixie gone there. We might have missed that. There's another carry going on. Soul Reapers finally get down the hill. Repugnance will be res there. Hostile Goat with 2. Dixie are gone. Bliss move into some hard cover. And Origami still trying to clear out here. They're looking for the rest of Brazen. They had one, but it wasn't an insta. So, where, oh where? Where, oh where is that last player? Which is Cherry. Top of the tower. 6 teams. 13 alive in game 6. 7 kills for VIP. Sitting 12th at the moment. Just getting in there. Hostile Goat. Getting the knock onto Flood. Still has Repugnance. Spot it out. Burn it all. Burn it all. Throw it all. He's going to pull right back out of the compound, in fact. Oh, spotted. Can't hide now. They know exactly where you are. Throwing everything. Ah, Dusky from Eternity spots out Cherry somehow. I didn't think he actually had to move. Maybe Cherry spotted him and tried to get the kill. Monty with a little sneaky move out wide. Can't do it. Repugnance goes to Flood in the end. Another res onto Bliss. They've had a few knocks here. 10 kills Bliss. Now this could close the gap onto Origami Orangutans, except the Origami Orangutans are still alive with a full squad up. And I'm pretty sure a lot less knocks than Bliss have had. And they've got center zone. Although, Bliss get across the road, which is key here. Needed to get across the road. To Smoke is out. Torbmain's going to try and stop that. They've got 2 across, but Origami still have to worry about these players behind. They know they've got someone back here. Dusky back there with the Org, in fact. Top 4 teams now. 2 solos. Fury's still here for VIP with 7. Has he got a bit of room to get out and go? Not really. He may be able to get a sneaky pick onto Bliss, though. But he's looking across at the moment for Dusky. So, Bliss have 2 across the road. Blue is right at their back. They don't have a lot of room to move. They come over here. They crest over, and they're going to run into Bliss. Have to be careful. Monty and Flood, though. Happy to sit on the road. Oh, Kang was spotted. I'm sure he spotted him, Monty. Mirage put down. Now Fury opens up. Flood's going to go down as well. That leaves Bryn only. Fighting hard, trying to get those knocks. VIP go. Fury has dropped to Origami, who still have a full squad up. Mirage trying to crawl in. Smoke out from Bryn. Still has 4 smokes to give. May get Mirage up. Oh, that was very close. Let's get away from this smoke. Torbmain is... Yep, Mirage has gone. Torbmain takes the fight right up to it. 2 players to find here. Origami Orangutans. Torbmain, Heikman, and Rain with 2 each. Kang the 1. Oh, does he see? Yes. Sees. There goes Bren from Torbmain. Dusky gets found as well. Torb with a couple there. Origami Orangutans win the last game of the night. They stretch their lead at the top of the leaderboard. There we go. Origami Bliss were threatening to reel them in tonight. They had a win earlier on, Bliss, and reduced that lead to just 11 points. But Origami Orangutans are just too good this season. They stretch it again. It's taken them all night, but they get a win in game number 6. They switch on, knuckle down, get it done. Torb with 4, Heikeman, Rain 2 each, and Kang the 1. Origami will have a check of the leaderboard when it updates as soon as possible. Shoehorse 2 and Dusky the 1 for Eternity. It was Dusky there soloing at the end. We had a couple of solos. There was a few solos in the end. Bliss couldn't quite just get everyone across the road. It was a difficult spot really to push onto Origami Orangutans there. And so Bliss rounded out there. Last game of the night in 3rd place. Monty with 4. Silly Mode or Flood with 3. Mirage 2. Bryn the 1. And VIP. Decent points for them considering they're sitting in 12th place. So really good kills there. Sorry, from One Tap and Fury. One Tap with 4. Fury the 3. And Greg Shot just the 1. Decent points for them, so we'll update this leaderboard as much as we can. Actually, I'll tell you what. Now, I did see a clip. Let's, can we go? Okay. Can we get a desktop view? Do I have to... Oh, I don't have a desktop view. I don't know if I can show it. Maybe that's too much of a mess around. Look, we're going to throw a quick... Actually, I'll update the leaderboard first to see if we need to go to a break. So, 203 points. Origami Orangutans were... hit exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat as well, just so we can go through this. By the time it actually would have updated for you with an 8-minute delay. So, whoever can do that can throw it up for themselves, but for the people watching at home, that's it's just too much of a pain. We'll keep updating it and throw the leaderboard up so we can have a look. Before we go, I'm not sure if I'm going to be here next week, so looking for a potential e-sub for Funky for next week. I will reach out to Chunks because he did cast Div 1 last season, so he's potentially up for a fill-in, and it is the last week, so it all comes down to next week, and if we can rein in Origami Orangutans at the top of the leaderboard. So Origami Orangutans were 203 points. Team Bliss 179. That's what we were looking at coming to this game. Excavators in 3rd, 132. Brazen Nation 123. Who had a good game there that was sitting lower? Look, Eternity up into a second. And they're sitting probably lower than we would have expected, down in 14th place. And it's very close for relegations as well. You know, we are fighting over as much as the top spot, fighting over avoiding the bottom spots on the leaderboard as well. So something to think about. Meanwhile, the leaderboard has updated. We will throw that up before we go. There we go. 222 points for Origami Orangutans. Bliss on the 194. Origami Orangutans creeping up towards 150 kills. It's a bit of a gap now. Back to 3rd from Bliss there to Excavators. 194 back to 132. So really, we are looking at a 2-horse race now going into next week. The final 6 games. Still some spots to be fought over though. There's only 3 points between 3rd and 4th there. Brazen Nation trying to catch the Excavators. Last super player, now they've had a good night. They've made a bit of a move, and they're only a few points behind Brazen Nation as well. VIP, they've made a jump. That's how close it is. VIP were sitting... Oh, now, what did I say they were? They were outside the top 8. They were down, you know, out towards 11th place. And just off the back of that game where they were 4th, they're up to 7th. Charm Farmer's still hanging on to 8th place. I mean, they're tied on points. 81 for VIP. Charm Farmer's 81. Aurora 81. And that's only 3 points back to RO32 and Invidious are on 78. It's so close through the middle there. Anyway, enough with that. We're going to move along. We're going to throw a quick host over. Appreciate all the follows tonight. Appreciate the support in the chat for myself and the teams. Good to see the viewers getting in and supporting these guys. They are the best we have. We'll throw a quick host over to someone, and hey, it's bedtime. Now, I may not see everyone next week, so thanks for the host. Thank you, Jeff, Easy Kill, other admins as well. If I don't see them next week, we'll try and get chunks in if I'm unavailable. And appreciate everyone's support through the season. So, yeah, again, thank you all, and good nights.